What is up, everybody? Thursday night, time for another Beer Flow show. Hopefully, you guys are surviving the coronavirus, whatever week it is for you out there, whether it's week 1, 2, or 3, I guess. I don't know, depending where you're at, where you're being locked down at, depending. But here, I guess technically it's kind of like a week 2, but I feel like we weren't actually locked down. They were saying we were going to be locked down like Ohio, but when it came out the lockdown list, Kentucky wasn't on it. So we're still freewheeling. There's kids playing basketball in the basketball court. Don't know how safe that is, but they're all there playing basketball. Some are still sitting around doing stuff. I did see Buffalo Wild Wings. They were doing social distancing. People lined up like feet between them out into the parking lot. I'd be damned if I waited in line for the Buffalo Wild Wings.
No
So that's not the place I would be in line for.
Jeez. Hand out free beer or what?
Right. Well, they wanted the wings, I guess, so they were willing to wait for them. It's just, there's nothing really in that menu. Although I will say, if you do get the Nashville hot chicken they put in the menu, that is pretty good. That's a pretty decent sandwich. So, of course, I am Rajay here, along with Eric and along with Todd and Shannon, or as they call the kids, Shannon the sidekick. And another Thursday night in the books. How are you guys feeling?
Feeling like I need to get the F out.
Are you feeling a little locked in there? You getting a little cabin fever?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit of cabin fever.
Well, you've been working at home all week.
Yeah, for the last two.
Last two, and then Todd started today for a little bit. And what did you think?
Today, tomorrow, and then next week we go to 32 hours a week. So I'm off. Work from home on Thursday and off on Friday.
Oh, okay.
Not good because we'll lose pay. You only get paid for 32 hours.
Yeah, you lose that day.
Even though I'm salary, but
my mental health is taking a beating. I hate this.
What happened to your mental health?
It's just being trapped. I just hate it. It's just like
the idea of not being able to go anywhere.
I didn't think I was, but Jesus.
So are you still going to work then as well?
Yeah, I still go to work.
But you said you're doing something different, right? Like, because you have the
there's
people
yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's a lockdown unit, so it's not like, I'm locked down there too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of people on lockdown and stuff like that, but we got a deal, although they're trying to get open by Easter supposedly, which we'll see how that goes.
Dummy.
That's a wishful thinking.
Really? I'm guessing probably July 1st is what I'm guessing.
Oh, Jesus, don't say that.
Yeah, I would probably put us out to summer sometime. Yeah.
I'll be weighing 400
At least
pounds.
June, probably.
No, you won't.
For sure.
Yeah, I will. All I do is eat.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've been cooped up in the house, obviously. That's
I know.
Yeah. Well, you get outside a little bit, right?
Not much.
Yeah, I went on a beer run yesterday.
We went on one today just for a few minutes.
Yeah, I did get out of the house today.
Stopped and got a growler from from our local brewery and got pizza, and that was about it.
I did venture a mile away from my house, though. That was good.
Yep.
Was it Perpetual Hops?
Mm-hmm.
Of course it was. It's like your favorite now.
The bartender there, I'm friends with the bartender, and she texted me and she said, I'm going to be there. We're having, carryouts from 5 to 7. So we went up there and got some.
Yeah. Well, I say you guys got to be superstars there now. Like there should be like a Todd and Shannon section or
should be
or something.
We should have our own chairs. We'll have to talk to them about that.
Own glasses, own chairs.
Yeah.
We should get discounts.
Oh, did you guys finish The Outsider yet?
Almost.
Not yet.
No. Did you see The Outsider one where she goes to the bar in her hotel where she lives?
We're almost to the end. Is it when they first met her in the beginning?
In the beginning, when she goes at her and she says, "The ladies in my chair," she's the guys in my chair.
Yeah.
That's how you guys probably are Perpetual Hop. Like you're in my chair.
Like, excuse me, those are ours.
Yeah.
Nobody was sitting here. Oh yeah, but you don't know. You don't know who we are, do you?
Yeah. So big shout out to the people in the chat. Welcome. We got Vanessa out there. Hello. Says hi. She was here a little bit earlier. And says, hello, world. And then hi. Eric with the what's up. Says hello to panel members. Playing with Blender, getting closer to having an image of my logo rendered to post on Instagram. So yeah, she's been working with that program because you have to find things to occupy yourself during this time. So she's doing well learning a new program. And I've tried with Blender. Blender's got some detailed stuff on it. Eric said he just posted there as well on Instagram, I take it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And got a high-res image of the disc base of it to show up on Instagram. The disc looks circular now rather than polygonal. Lockdown here. Ain't been on my Easter, I was saying, after fall. And Malta's in the house. Swami, is Shannon drunk yet? And Eric said we just started Malta. Blake's in the house, says cheers everyone. Eric says what up to Blake? Staying home, accepting the first of the month to pay bills for and father provisions. In the gather provisions was, Vanessa definitely at risk category, so we definitely want her to stay in the house. Says hello to Malted. Another day of being cooped up in the house. Blake is locked in where he's at. Yeah, so to Vanessa, LOL, Malted. Gilbert's in the house. Cheers, fools. Hello, why am I the only one without a wrench? It comes with time. You need to earn it, son. Eric says. Blake TV, everyone is learning hobbies during this time. Only hobby I've learned is occasional day drinking. Pretty much you got it to a skill. I think you've been doing that for a while, Blake.
Just more noticeable these days, that's all.
You need to lose weight.
Fuck you, Boston. Fuck you.
But he said Eric, but he spelled Gilbert, Eric.
Oh,
no, Eric is me. That's Eric with C. No, the other Eric is Thomas Meadow that does the K. Yeah, so I guess he did me. He said, oh, well.
I know who you were talking about, bitch. I knew who you were talking about.
I think because you said he had to earn it, son, so that was his comeback for you. Husband is helping at llama farm. I am home with one doggy and ancient cat. And then Blake is laughing there. So there we go. First beer I'm going to actually crack open is one I picked up on the beer run yesterday. And this is the mango milkshake.
That's a good one.
Pull it up here. Did you have this one?
Yeah, Eric and I both had it on draft.
That was really good. That was good.
That Friday night, after we met you guys at Buckhead, we went across the road.
I remember that.
So we go. Do you want to go to Braxton Labs? We're like, yeah, okay. We got it out there.
What was the other one? They had mango, and I forgot what the other one was.
What was the other one?
Did you go someplace besides the liquor barn? Oh, okay.
I don't know what the other one was they had there, but this is the first time I'm actually having this one.
Yeah.
No, because remember we had that real deep conversation right there at the bar, Shannon, me, you, and Todd.
We always have deep conversations. I don't know which one you're talking
about. I mean, it was real deep. It was deep.
What was it about? I don't remember.
Oh,
you're making shit up.
My relationship pass and all that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, that wasn't that deep. You don't know me very well.
It was deep for me.
Yeah.
Deep enough, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so I asked you all the questions I remember.
This one is 7% ABV, India Pale Ale with lactose, mango puree, vanilla beans. And a great deal on it as well.
What'd you say, $4 or $6 a 4-pack?
Ooh, $6 a 4-pack right now.
Yeah, that's a really good deal.
Oh, a lot of theirs were. They sold out of some other stuff.
That one. And I had that campfire one you got also. That one's really tasty too.
Yeah, that was. I mean, they were all like $6 a 4-pack, which was crazy. Because I would have paid regular price for them.
Did you have that one too, Eric? That campfire stout or whatever they had that night?
Yeah, you did.
You had it.
Yeah, I'll let you all taste it.
I had it too.
Yeah, I don't think I got it, but you let me taste it. Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Let's see, and shout out. Swami says, all Eric look the same to me. Vanessa said a little Blake. Keith says, I spy Big Bird. Big Bird. And cheers, Rod. And cheers to you, Trish and Shannon. And Eric said, what's good, Trish? Hello, Karen. Hey, Vanessa. And then cheers to Trish as well. So I don't know where the Karen came from. Oh, that might be their nickname because she says, calm down, Swampy. Oh, I was researching the highest ABV beers available last night. I wanted to try some. Oh, there's got some ones out there. You get the Brewdog. That's the highest one out there. I think that's might be near, is it 40 or 60 or something? Good to see you, Blake.
I think it's 40, maybe.
Yeah, they made the biggest one. Got some good news today. My mom doesn't have the virus. Well, that's awesome. Well, cheers to you,
Sweet.
Blake.
Nice.
I'm glad that all worked out. Definitely take a drink to that here. Swami says, calm down, Boston housewife.
Wow. Whoa.
Gilbert's on the collective
Shots
arts
fired.
blueberry sour with cacao nibs. That sounds pretty decent.
Ooh,
I just saw a
that
sounds
review
good.
earlier. One of the guys, drunk Pokeroo. He's also on YouTube, and he was doing the collective arts gin fizz or something they have now. So they're doing some of the liquor type drinks, which is good. And then Blake says, hope you are doing well as well, Trish. Good news, Blake. Glad she does not. And hello, Trish. Oops, there. Thank you, Vanessa. Had me terrified. Yeah, Blake was really worried about that for sure. Cheers to that, Blake. And Brewdog is in the 60s. Yeah, it is the 60s, like 67 or
Is
something.
it? Okay.
Yeah, Swami said, nice to hear, Blake. And yes, indeed, Blake, hang in there. And all Italians look the same to me, Gilbert said. That's a response to the Eric comment.
Thanks, Gilbert. Thanks, Gilbert.
So let's see, Eric, what are you drinking right now?
Well, I am drinking a Old Nation beer. Shouldn't be any surprise. The Electron Brown from
Ooh.
the 8.1% Espresso Bean Double Brown Ale.
Very nice. I was thinking that's a Marlon Brando type can, like from back in the day or something.
Oop,
That's
there
kind
we
of
go.
seem like it would be.
Yeah,
Come on, focus.
there you go.
Oh, down lower.
That's
No,
what
a
she
little bit
said.
lower.
That's what she
Lower,
said.
lower, lower,
That's what-
Eric.
that's what
Jesus
she said.
Christ.
That's what she said.
But I got one last one here that's unopened that I'm gonna enjoy here. So maybe a little spark knocking here in the morning, but it's all good.
Hey, your commuter.
Spark knocking?
Spark knocking.
What's that? Is that beer?
Hangover? Headache? hangover?
Oh,
You're not running on
Okay.
all cylinders, spark knock? Never
must
mind.
be a Michigan
Never mind.
thing.
Vanessa
Never mind.
said
Never mind.
espresso beans are they not coffee beans? Well, espresso bean will be a specialty coffee bean.
That's
So,
a good one. That's a
be
good one.
more potent. All right, so we're gonna get over here to Shannon as sidekick. And you are drinking.
Waldo special.
You just pick it up today?
I did.
Okay.
Just actually, I guess this is the new batch. Just hit the shelves today, I guess.
Yeah, I have to be on went out this weekend for beer.
Nice,
What I'm
Shannon.
drinking.
What's in the growler, Shannon?
Hefeweizen.
Knocking on Heffa's door.
Yep.
That's one you really enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Do they make a
She
Belgian?
was gonna get the strawberry milkshake IPA.
I
But
had 2 of the strawberries. Well, I have a headache now because I've already been drunk once and now I'm sober again.
You drunk once earlier today?
Yeah, when we went
2
to pick the
beers.
growler up, I had 2 of the strawberry milkshake IPA or whatever. We
Shannon
left,
just
I'm
drink.
like,
Go ahead, keep going. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I'm like, I'm drunk. Came home and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Now I'm sober again and I'm working on getting
Start
drunk
all
the second
over.
time.
drink enough
eat
where
it.
your headache's gone. Just drink enough where your headache's gone.
Yeah. Drink
Ugh.
yourself out of it, girl.
Okay.
Did you not eat anything earlier?
Had some
Yeah,
ramen
maybe.
noodles.
That's probably why you got
Oh,
hit with
early,
the alcohol.
yeah. Early,
yeah.
That's good.
Then we had
That-
pizza, so
Yeah, I did eat some pizza
Probably
after.
why. And Vanessa said that looks yummy, Shannon. So
It is yummy.
she's digging what you're drinking. This is pretty good, I will say that. But
It was. I liked it.
Braxton Labs does so many good things now.
I wish Braxton Labs was up here.
But yeah,
Yeah,
it's closer here.
their distribution is growing with Braxton, so it wouldn't be out of the norm to see them get up to Michigan or over to Indiana for sure.
I'm gonna start grabbing some BrewDog stuff.
I mean, you look at Old Nation; they're down here, so
I'm gonna start grabbing some BrewDog stuff because you think highly of them, don't you, Rod? BrewDog.
some of the stuff I've had, I just had their Elvis juice more recently, and it really wasn't as impressive for what I thought it was going to be. But they had some other ones I've liked.
Mhm.
Dean's been trying to get me to go over to the brew dog, because we have him in Cincinnati now. Just shoot some video and do some stuff there because he wants to see what it's like over here because he's a big brew dog fan, and Craig and them over in the UK as well. So
I can't
I
remember.
do want to get over there.
Was I over there, Brewdog over in England? I can't remember if Harry took me there or not. Because they have one in England, right?
Is what?
They have a Brewdog in England, right?
Yeah, out in the UK. Yeah, I mean they're from Scotland, the guys, but they put it in the UK. Yeah, because Craig and Harry and Peter and them all go there from time to time, and they drink.
I thought Harry brought me to Brewdog when I was over there in Birmingham.
Yeah, he probably did.
And then maybe I just don't remember. We were bar hopping all, and I said, dude, I got to go to work in the morning. I got to go to the plant in the morning, man. It was like midnight, 1 a.m, or something like that.
You guys would have been like the hangover over there.
Yeah, they definitely do some odd stuff. That's for sure.
Vanessa asked, is social distance from others? Well, actually, here you can just call it in, or you go online, and then it's already prepared there. You just pick it up, so you don't have to worry about being near anyone. And I think Todd and them, I don't know if you guys did a pickup at Perpetual.
Yeah, they deliver it to your car for you.
Yeah, they brought it out to the car.
Yeah. So
your debit card or whatever.
You're good to go. So yeah, they already do social distance. Well, now we got the restaurants that are also sending alcohol with food you can get. So, which is kind of cool. I mean, if somebody's, they want to get like a Italian dinner or something to get some wine with it, they can get it from the restaurant. But I'm kind of thinking if this thing kicks over, that might be something people might want to stick.
Oh, go ahead, Red. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I'm just saying that would be something people might want to hang on to if possible.
Well, yeah, we can like breweries here and some of the the real small like party stores,
nanos. Oh.
If you call them up and you go, look, can I get this, and this, and can you deliver it? They'll deliver it right to your house. They'll just set it right on the porch or whatever, and you just do all the transaction via credit card. They set it right on the porch, and you just go get it, or however they do it.
What a lot of them are doing here as well.
Yeah, we got some.
I think some of them are only like doing like a $2 charge, and some of them are free.
Yeah, some of them are doing free. Some of them are doing kegs. If you got to get kegerators, or they'll bring kegs out there. And
I know
they're doing what they can because they got to keep the money flowing as best they can because their margins are slim in the craft beer business.
I know some of our local tap houses that don't brew beer. It's just a tap house. Indiana gave them a pass to sell growlers too now, where they weren't able to before.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm sure that's just a temporary thing, but it makes it nice because I was going to go and get the Marshall Zukov from Cigar City, but they was out of it.
Party Source, which you guys know, Party Source, you can actually call ahead now and they'll bring it to your car, or you can still go in. People are, I guess, social distancing inside as best they can, but I don't know. I would go to the store earlier this week, and it's like going to like Kroger, and people were like not social distancing. They're like all still like just about around each other. Supposedly, one of my friends, she almost got in a fight with some women, or they were like got in a big thing, like she asked the lady to back up or whatever, and started arguing with her and stuff, and then other people started yelling because she was asking her to back up, and it's like, it's like,
they were yelling at your friend because she asked him to back up.
Because she asked him to back up, because she was too close. She felt
like I would be
but they started yelling at you. They started yelling at your friend.
Yeah.
Or they started yelling at the lady that was too close.
Oh no, the friend, because it was like wherever she was in Cincinnati, they were like all, oh, it's not this and not that, and not to get into political thing, but she's more left, and the people are more. She's probably more right, and, so not that came up, but it's just a lot of people in that area are kind of thinking, oh, it ain't nothing. We should still be able to do this and do that. It's like right.
We should be able to get coronavirus if we want it.
Yeah. And I don't know if you guys saw or not the thing when they had the Florida spring breakers. And the one kid saying he didn't care if he got coronavirus. Well, he's from Cincinnati. Well,
but you're proud.
He actually got back, and guess what? I think mom and dad got a hold of him. He had to issue an apology.
Oh, good.
Ask on TV. So,
boy. Yeah. If that was my kid.
They should have shown. They should have shown it with
the same thing, Rod.
Yes.
They should have shown a video of the dad wearing his ass out too.
That's what they should have.
thought I saw or heard on TV. I think it might be in Kentucky where a 90-year-old patient at like a nursing home contracted it.
Yeah, had a
Oh, that whole nursing home screwed.
Yeah, and actually,
So,
one of the pastors, I forgot what pastor it was. He was like saying it was all this hoax type thing or whatever when it first came out. He just died from the coronavirus.
Well,
So,
another one of them, it was like a church gathering, was like
Still
2 dozen of
inviting them
them
all or
came down with the
something? Yeah.
coronavirus
yeah,
after they gathered in the church. And did you hear about the Hobby Lobby guy? He was like, his wife said that before it was like illegal for them to go to work. He was like, he told all the employees of Hobby Lobby that they needed to come to work because God spoke to his wife and said that it would be okay. Yeah, did you all see? Yeah.
Like,
I didn't see
that.
Yeah. Yeah, God spoke to my wife and said it was okay, so you all need to come to work.
I'm like, yeah, you're gonna need to start 69 got back and say that ain't happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what
Yeah.
happened.
Jesus.
Strike me dead now.
It's kind of crazy on some of the stuff out there, but I know it's funny because a lot of people are pissed at Rand Paul right now that are like in Congress and the Senate because, he tested positive for it, but he got a test. He didn't tell anybody, so he was at the swimming pool and the weight room and all around people and stuff, and they're like, "Wait a minute, you're tested for it? You didn't tell anybody? You didn't take the precautions?"
So he was tested for it and then he did all
And
that
then
before he got the results?
While he was waiting for the results, he was still doing all this other stuff.
Oh, wow. What a dipshit.
So now all of them gotta get tested and stuff. But they're like, seriously, you're like doing all this, and if you got a need to take a test, and you're supposed to self quarantine. So
And that test ain't no joke. They shove that
swab up your nose,
all the way up back into your sinus cavity.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, it goes all the way up back into your It's no joke.
I saw that image on it. It's like, yeah, do not want that. But
Yeah.
yeah, my Facebook page, I posted that one interview about the guy. I don't know if you guys saw it, but he was like one of the people going through it in Ohio, I think. And it was basically an interview because he's like on the back end of it now, but he was describing all the feeling he was having on stuff.
My thing is, it's just like so many people don't have any symptoms,
Yeah.
and that's like
Very light, Shannon.
Yeah, it was. I can't remember. I worked and I came home and I started getting like a sore throat, and I'm like, so Todd, I'm like, what? I don't want to be responsible for taking something and killing a bunch of people. Back to my work, and I was like, I don't feel sick. I don't have a fever, but I've got a sore throat, and all these people are like, I didn't have any symptoms and I'm just scared to death. And I have not been going anywhere. But, he has to go to the grocery store. If he goes to the grocery store and he comes back and, and I get it, then I take it back. So I'm like super paranoid about taking it back to work with me. But I don't feel like I'm sick, but should I stay home? I'm like, I have a sore throat. It's like, I'm just so paranoid about it.
That's what I told the guys, people at work. I'm like, I'm not scared about myself. If I get it, I get it. Sure I can come out of it. But I'm like, I'm afraid of being in contact with somebody that's asymptomatic and doesn't know they have it. Bring it home, give it to her, and she takes it to work and wipes out the whole facility pretty much.
Well, the other issue is it's allergy season, so people are getting confused when they have pretty much allergies because you can get like a little bit of a cough or a tickle in your throat or whatever, and it could be allergy. But people are like, is this coronavirus? And they're starting to try to show up. Like, do not just show up. You're like, call your doctor, go through the stuff with them first before they clear it and everything. So,
go ahead.
But most of them, it's like, okay, I have a cough. Do you have a fever? No. Okay, well, you're fine. You don't need to be tested.
Yeah. Well, that's
and maybe healthcare workers are different. I don't know.
But I did read also, whether you're asymptomatic or not, the one thing that everybody's said that they have had is the loss of smell, sense of smell
and taste.
Yeah,
and taste.
And even past when they're cured, they still don't have that for quite some time.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Well, I can still smell and taste.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's true, but I know that
Donovan Mitchell for the Utah Jazz. That was the second player to come out. He said he didn't have any symptoms whatsoever, other than he couldn't smell or taste. I guess maybe taste, but I know he said he couldn't smell anything. So outside of that, he would never even know there was anything.
And I would notice because I have a nose like a hound dog. I smell everything.
Well, kind of think about this. Say Shannon got it, then you have 14 days, and then Todd doesn't have it for a couple of days, and then that's another 14 days. So there's Shannon with however many that more days she's got to be off, and then you guys transmit it to your child. And then that's that many more days you have to be in there because Shannon, you could go back to work and still transmit it to everybody else. So you could be off almost a whole month, really almost a whole month before you can go back to work. Right. However many people are in your household that get it. And how fast it comes on.
That's why the people couldn't get off the ship because people kept getting it and to keep them on.
Well, have you heard anything about? I saw something where there was a cruise ship where I can't remember, like 40 people were having flu-like symptoms and they were coming to Florida to dock. Have you heard any more about that, or did you even hear?
No, I heard something about it, but I don't know. They might have sent the ship out somewhere.
Yeah, I'm like, you ain't coming here.
Yeah, just send them on somewhere else.
Yeah. If you're an idiot to get on a cruise ship in the last,
you get another
20 days, then you're stuck, buddy.
You get another.
Well, it's like the spring breakers that went down there too.
Well, idiots. Fucking
I had a friend. She went down to Jamaica. She had a Jamaica trip. She went to Jamaica anyway, like that weekend before. And I'm just thinking, like, how are you getting back? I haven't seen anything from her since she went down there, so I don't know if she got back or not. I'm like, why would you go when you know all this stuff is happening?
Yeah, you might be down there for a while.
Yeah.
Some
somewhere.
Yeah.
Some of our neighbors at the end of last week went to Turks and Caicos and got on a plane and all that. Like, I'm talking within the week. I mean, they're back now, but I'm like, why would you even get on a plane at this point?
Well,
you might have the whole plane to yourself, but
when we were in Jamaica, I became friends with a bartender, and I kept asking him, because it hit here first, and then they had the cases in Jamaica, and he lives with his mom. But I was like, a while before, I was like, have you seen any slowing down there? And he was like, no, not yet. And then now he doesn't have a job. His mom doesn't have a job. And I asked him, I'm like, are y'all getting any kind of government assistance? No.
Yeah, they shut down.
I'm just like, shit, because they're not a rich country anyway, Yeah. They depend on tourism, and there's no tourism, so I'm worried. I'm worried for them.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried for the economy tanking, but I don't know how you resolve that. That's the thing.
I think it'll be fine.
Well, do you just suspend everything and be like, look, we have to suspend stuff until it's done, and then kind of have the next business day kind of thing, kind of revolve?
Well, other countries are suspending mortgages, utilities.
They're talking about that here.
A lot of stuff. A lot of people they're talking about it here.
Yeah.
We'll see.
What are they talking about? I didn't catch that, Ron.
They're talking about doing suspensions here for like mortgages and stuff like that possible. But
seems that would be more beneficial than just giving everybody $1,000 or $1,200. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
like suspend your house payment for 3 months or however long it takes. That's more than.
Well, I know
more than the $2,400.
I know they're still trying to evict people here with everything happening still in Ohio.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I just think you really have to kind of suspend everything until this thing's done. You can't have the economy just kind of keep chugging along because you're closing everything, so everything's kind of and they're telling people to stay at home too. So you really got to kind of just suspend everything until they call it this curve going on.
Yeah.
Until we're on the other side of the curve, and then you bring the economy back slowly. You bring it back. You just can't. You just can't keep the economy going and expect everything to be okay because it's going to fucking tank.
Right. Like I think like the restaurants and the entertainment where people go out for fun. After this is over with, everybody's going to be like, "Bam! I need out of this house," and all that's going to do good. But I don't know about like construction and. All that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know how that's going to do. But.
Well, Shannon, speaking of construction, my buddy that lives down the road here, he says, I don't know if I'm going to have a job in just a couple of days because I do construction and they're talking about that's a non-essential kind of.
Right,
business.
yeah.
Well, I'm in the.
Go ahead, Tom.
Company I work for, we make architectural wood doors and wall paneling. And they deemed us essential. I'm like,
it's by states.
Is it really though? It's. And we've got a lot of customers in other states that are just closed down, and they're basically the same. They buy from us and do a lot of wood stuff. So it's like I don't know where they where they deem who's essential or not.
All that matters is Kentucky liquor stores are essential. So
they are here too,
and they are. There's a good reason. There's a good reason they're essential. I was reading about that, and it said, until you see somebody going through DTs, and if people can die from that. And it's like, are you willing to give a bed up for somebody that has coronavirus, for somebody that's going through DTs that needs an ICU bed? So
But DTs may be a part of it, but it also maybe save a life because some people may go crazy on people if they're cooped up. They can't have a drink.
Save more than one life. Save more than one. It might save his life.
This is kind of morbid to say, but my grandmother's like 90 years old and she's got like pre-existing conditions and stuff like that. If she gets it, we might as well just call the morgue and get a casket because she.
You don't know that
Well,
because
90-year-old, she made it.
102-year-old.
Oh, she was 102.
No, 102-year-old in Italy. She recovered.
I thought she was only 90.
No,
Okay.
it's another one. You're talking about a different one.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Hey,
could be older
I
and
know-
recover from it. Yeah.
Yeah. I know some old people that are too mean to die. Is your grandma mean? Because if she's mean, she'll make it.
My grandma's not mean. My grandma's the kindest person you could ever meet.
No.
Let me get some more of these comments here. So Moss says, careful, Eric, don't piss off Shannon. I guess why would Eric piss off Shannon?
Yeah, why would
Wait, how'd you piss me off, Eric? I want to know so I can be pissed.
I don't know. What were we talking about?
Trisha says Swami is anti-woman. If you can't tell,
I can tell, Trish. I can tell.
Wow.
I am going to try to order a high ABV brew dog when they have it. I don't know how easy it is to find. I haven't seen it over here.
The guy got
over
the right there.
I haven't seen it anywhere in the States, but that'd be kind of cool.
Rajay deal.
Half Beer will say, "Hey, Malton, it's going to be okay, bro." Vanessa says, "I need a beer designed to prevent migraines." Well, that'll put you to sleep, so that'll probably work. Trish says, "Sorry, Rod, Katie, say hello, but some people are rude for whatever reason. Your bell was off for me until Eric mentioned you were on." Well, that's weird that the bell was off. But yeah, and Trish just had a birthday last week. So
Happy birthday, Trish.
Yep, happy birthday.
Are you subscribed to your Instagram, Shannon?
I am.
Cheers all and happy Thirsty Thursday.
She's got some pretty good pictures on there. I will say that.
She's very pretty. She is very pretty.
Oh yeah, she is. Yeah, for sure.
She takes beautiful pictures, and her babies are beautiful too.
Yeah. And it said, "Cheers, keep sipping." Trish and Brandon, thanks for stopping by. Cheers, definitely. Do some of the craft beer breweries sell you a keg? I was trying to research why liquor stores have what kind of keg. Yeah, we can actually get kegs from our some of the breweries. Like I said, my buddy that runs, you guys met him. I think he runs Adina, or a co-founder, but he's the one that does the 18th Street Brewery. So he's like, his team was driving around delivering kegs to people that they can deliver in Ohio. So if they had a thing for a keg operation, they were dropping off kegs. So you can definitely do it. And
Are any of your all's breweries making the hand sanitizer and giving it out?
Yeah, a lot of them are.
I'm trying to think locally. I think one is, I can't remember who it is. But they are getting more into it. Budweiser is getting into it now. So that was like something that just happened the last day or two.
Yeah, we got the one here.
A lot of distilleries are,
Yeah, they're a brewery and / distillery, and they're doing, all you got to do is bring your own little empty container, water bottle container, and they'll fill it up.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the liquor store I was at today and got some beers, they had a whole big old pump of it. And I asked them.
And it smelled good too.
Yeah, I asked them if that's where it was from. They're like, "Oh yeah." And I was like, "Man, this stuff is great. I mean, it doesn't dry as quick as the normal stuff, but
yeah,
I mean, it was smelled really good."
Yeah, he went in the liquor store and he came back and he's like, "Smell my hands," and I'm like, "What'd you do in there?"
Pull my finger.
I'm like,
she looked at me like, "No," I was like, "Just smell it.
It smelled good."
Vanessa said I would live a bit longer, so I'm keeping my butt at home.
Yes.
Eric said, "Not here."
Being that the kegs can't get delivered.
Oh, the kegs,
you can deliver beer, but not kegs. At least as far as I know, you can't. At least.
Yeah. Yeah, it depends on the state what they allow for their laws and stuff, but they may have relaxed them here in Kentucky so that we can do the kegs. Erie said, "What's up, y'all? Erie's in the house."
What's up, Erie?
Shannon,
my nervous system is going down far faster than I ever wanted it to. Do not need that virus. That's true. You don't need that.
Yeah, don't need it.
Vanessa said hello to Erie. Blake said hello to Erie. Erie said, "Hey, Vanessa, how is your friend's dad?"
Close the gate off, but open the door. I
think Vanessa's friend's dad has something going on.
If they start coming in, then
What are you doing?
Hold on. There we go.
No.
48 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it cooler than where we're at. Here said, "Hello to Blake." Vanessa said, "Yeah, I got tested and go around shaking everyone's hands before test results." They were talking about Rand Paul.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly, Vanessa.
Like, dude, why are you in the pool with everybody right now? Fucking Rand Paul. I wish his neighbor would kick his ass again. We
Who
had a
is his
guy.
neighbor?
Yeah, his neighbor like beat him up, or I say beat him up, and he came over and dropped him last year or something. Like they had a big disagreement. We had a guy at work not show up saying he thinks he had it. My boss told him if his ass didn't get tested, she was calling DHEC to his house or DHEC. I don't know if that's the people like they sent out there or whatever. Yeah, if you think you have it, you better not show up. Friend's dad has deteriorated extremely fast. He can't stand and is on morphine now. My hubby is out there helping a friend through all this. I'm here to watch our cat and the other doggy. Man, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I think
That's what I worry about my dad and my kids. What Erie said too.
So do I, Ari. So do I.
Yeah. Carl Anthony Towns' mom got it as well now, so she's dealing with it too.
I don't really worry about your mom so much because your mom is so responsible. Like I said something to her. I know you can close it if you want to. I guess the bugs are alive now. We opened the doors to let some air in. All the bugs are coming in. But his mom's very responsible. Like I said something about her coming over here, and she was like, "Think I should?" So my dad, though, he's like he's got to go here and do that. But he wouldn't care. He don't give a shit. He's not around other people, so he wouldn't give a shit if he died. But
he's been social distancing.
Yeah.
Venerda said, here it is past the stage of trying to get a test. They are now trying to focus and not getting the hospitals overrun. And that's what they were going through in Italy, is they were basically to a point of just don't even worry about the tests as much. Let's just keep the hospitals going and under control.
Well, Cuomo was asked to get more of those temporary hospitals set up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a report that came out too. They were talking about the ventilators, and like they were saying Fordham hasn't even started making ventilators yet. They just kind of been talking
Ford
about
has
it.
not.
They have not. No, they haven't done anything yet. So
by the time they get them out, we won't need them anymore.
Exactly.
But we'll have them for the next time.
What is he doing over there? Does he keep missing it or something?
No, there's like a bunch of little bitty babies up here on the lake. Yeah.
Swing away,
babies.
Todd. Swing away.
We were going to go outside.
Hit the lamp.
We're going to try to stream from outside on our deck tonight, but I was like, it's going to get too cold now. I wish we would have, because it's too hot in here now. We can't leave the door open because I ran through the screen door one night and now we don't have a screen.
Put a fan right behind you in your window, Shannon.
Yeah, you can do.
We don't have a fan. We don't have a
You
fan.
don't have a box fan?
No.
We don't have a fan either.
Yeah.
I mean, usually at this point, it's almost to the time for the air to come on.
I've had that. We have a separate air conditioner in our bedroom because we like it so cold that it's like a portable one. It's not like a window unit, but it's like a portable one.
Yeah, I know.
And we have one of those in our bedroom, and I've turned that on already a couple times, and we put it like on the 60s, like 65.
Yeah, that's why I used to like it on there too.
I still got about a month yet before I turn my air conditioner on.
You're a little more north of us.
We probably do too for the most part. Though. Like our air or central air. Probably still have maybe a month. Maybe.
No. As soon as it hits 72 for 3 days, it's on.
If there's a decent breeze.
This is what we'll do. He'll be at work. I'll turn it on, and then I'll turn it off and open the windows before he gets home.
So you guys are in the house together. You're going to definitely turn on so more people can find there, probably.
I hate being hot. I get bitchy when I get hot. I hate it. When I start sweating.
I don't care about turning on. I was just thought you like the windows open.
I do like I love the windows open. But when I start sweating while I'm sitting there watching TV, I get a little angry.
That's why the air comes on.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody want to hear all that.
But let's see here.
Oh, big boy.
Erie said we get the call. Erie said those right. Hear that, Vanessa? Vanessa says his doc thinks the cancer has spread to his brain. So sad. We're trying to support my friend through all of this. And a party was held in Westport, Connecticut last month. Now, most over half of them are positive. Wow. They all flew back to places around the country in Europe. So they're all like half positive. They got on planes and flew and take it back to where they came from. Believing one is immune to ever catching this virus seems popular among some folks. Yeah, they're finding out differently now. They kept trying to say like young people couldn't get it.
They're getting it.
And they had a kid on that was like
there was a baby
8 or 9 years old that was on the news tonight that was starting to struggle with it. Yeah, but I've seen as low as 8 months on one of the kids there.
When we went to the beer festival, did you all think about coronavirus at all when we were at the beer festival?
Well, it wasn't that big of a deal then.
It wasn't a big deal. Denise asked if I was going to still go. I'm like, yeah, I'm still going. It's not that big.
Yeah. I thought about it. I really did think about it. I thought about it more after we came home and shit started exploding, especially for 2 weeks after, because sometimes it's like it takes 2 weeks for you to. Some people can carry it for 2 weeks before they started showing symptoms, and I was like, oh fuck, what if because it was very confined there. A lot of people were very close to each other.
Well,
I kind of worried about it.
The one thing I've seen on a few reports, and it's not scientific, supposedly alcohol might help to actually keep it away from you as well. So
I mean, that makes sense.
I don't know if it's fully true or not, but
that's why I drink
snort it up your nose,
guys. Okay, that's why I drink this.
Yeah, snort it up your nose.
Oh my God, no.
Swami said he left for 5 minutes and Karen was tripping balls.
Bible Belt. Sacrilege.
Now bourbon in the house. What is going on? Man, I didn't get the notification late to the party. Well, I don't know what's going on with the notification because Trish didn't get it either on her thing.
I think Todd's mom.
Yeah, my mom was like, y'all not on. Because y'all not on tonight. I'm like, yeah, we're on now.
I did get
I was going to ask y'all the same thing because my YouTube's been all jacked up. Like,
I didn't get it either.
Well, before we come on, the last video that was current was 2 hours before we come on. I didn't even get the notification that you were coming on until.
No, I got his alert that said half an hour, and then I got it when it came on.
But I haven't been getting the YouTube stuff like
maybe
Trish and Brandon were on earlier, and I didn't get anything on that one.
Maybe it's with so many people on YouTube it started to crash their system now because they are asking people to throttle back on stuff.
I was getting ready to start a channel because I'm so fucking got cabin fever. I'm like, Todd, come on, it's time.
Well, why not, Shannon? I mean, really, even if it's just for a short.
You don't even need Todd, Shannon. Just do it.
No, what the fuck would I have to talk about all by myself?
You can talk about
anything you want,
Shannon.
Making fun of Todd is it's my
That's her shit.
My shit.
That's her
Shannon, that's the thing. You can tell stories about Todd. Tell stories about Todd on your channel.
Yeah.
Shut up! Don't encourage her about that shit.
There's not very many stories to tell about Todd.
Yeah, it'd be over in like 2 seconds.
Rod, I could see him right there talking about all this stuff, and they'd
be like, this is the boringest fucking channel ever.
We'd probably get divorced. We'd probably have to file for divorce, and then we would have our own channels. We would have our own channels
back up there.
The Bible Belt.
Rod, does your wife ever have dreams about you cheating on her or leaving you?
Shannon, what are you doing?
No, we never talk about dreams, really.
I have always
you ain't gotta talk about them.
He gets so mad at me because I'm like, I had another dream last night. You divorced, or we got divorced. You were screwing around on. I have dreams I screw around on him too, but I have these repeating dreams that we're getting divorced. He's screwing around on me. And you know what he said to me yesterday? He said, maybe you want me to leave you. You keep having all these dreams about it. And I'm like, I can't control my dreams. He's pissed at me.
What in the fuck is she talking about?
Shane got saying that, I just looked at her, I was like, what was that, screwing around on you again? She's like, yes.
No, because usually after I have those dreams, he'll come home and I'm like hugging all over him because I'm like, you left me.
He'd be like, what?
You cheated on me. Yeah.
I can see Todd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Not after 10 years of the same dreams.
We don't really talk. I don't really talk to her about dreams as much. She'll have some stuff when she'll have dreams and she'll be like sad or something when I wake up. Like she'll say she's in bed. Like, what are you doing? Like she'll do like you did, like with Todd. It's like, what are you doing? Like,
you're in my space.
Like,
yeah. But you think like sometimes I'm pissed, but sometimes like I'll wake up, he's at work, and then I'll have all day to think about it, and then I'm like, what would my life be without Todd? And then he comes home and I'm like, God, I love you. Don't ever leave me.
And she's like, God, is it that time already? Work's over already?
Yeah.
I just got that.
I know you meant Todd.
I don't understand.
Shannon, we love you, Shannon. We love you.
It is. some construction is considered essential. We do pipe work, grade and pave and stuff like that. Yeah, there's some that they have made essential. Construction here in Kentucky was essential as well, I believe. And Bourbon, thank you, my friend. Says 12 watching and 5 likes. Hit it. And I said hello to Vanessa. And warning, I'm on my non-drinking night, so I'm extremely lucid today.
Oh fuck, that sucks for you.
Stormy says, by the way, I love women.
You might not love women. You just love parts of women, is what I'm gathering.
Wow.
I smelled that all the way over here.
And then there's Dolly. Dolly says hello, alcoholics, except Shannon. But
change your name again.
I love you, Dolly.
Shannon's already been drunk once today. This is her second time around.
It's the second go around.
That Dolly.
Is that Dolly?
Yeah, she changed her name again, being silly.
Dolly, stop changing your name.
She's always on the down low.
It tastes like something.
Say that I have been
lots of vinegar from Long John Silver's.
On the right side now. Heart is failing. If I get this fire, so I will fight. Yeah, see, she's a fighter too. She's talking about you were saying about your grandmother. Right?
Vanessa, you've been through every fucking thing. You'll get through this.
Jerry's in the house. Cheers, Roger and crew. Just now having time to stop by and say hi. Hey, welcome. Glad you did, Jeremy. And hopefully,
Jeremy.
The people we were talking about in your family they're in good shape and everything's getting worked
What's up,
through.
Jeremy?
Hopefully, everything's being treated there. I know there was some concerns on your part as well. Hey, Jeremy and Dolly. This is hi, delightful. Don't call her delightful. Just call her Dolly. She's not fooling anybody. Then Jeremy says hello to everyone. Vanessa says hello to Jeremy. Blake cheers Jeremy. Cheers, Blake. And hey, Vanessa, pull it out, gun.
Whoa. Let's settle down. All right.
Pull it out.
We're not pulling anything out. Anything. All right.
Some of ours are making hand sanitizer and giving it out. Yeah, that's what we have around here as well. And we were talking about like where Todd's in Indiana and distilleries. I was excited. I finally found hamburger meat. You go on the right day, they do a hamburger.
It's getting better.
When I went last week, beginning of the week, they didn't have hamburger, but they had turkey in, so that's why I made turkey tacos on Tuesday. But tonight I made spaghetti with hamburger. I have to go back to the store this weekend.
Yeah, I gotta go too.
Vanessa, I recalled you never. Wait a minute. I put the plane, Vanessa. I recalled you never told us you had a scholarship for aviation, right? Hi, Mr. 25. Hello, Dolly. There's got code names for people on here. You got excited for beef, girl. I got excited when I got Scott's toilet paper.
Yeah, that's
Damn, you got Scott's toilet paper.
Yeah, no kidding.
Jesus.
Highfalutin.
I beat an infection in 2007 as the antibiotic was flown in under guard to Dallas from Michigan. 2 U.S. Marshals are guarding it 7 days, 250 miles, 2 times a day at 2,700 a dose. Yeah, I mean, medicine can hit some people hard in this country. LMAO, always excited for that beef, Dolly. I'm starting to get that more than hamburger beef. Oh, wait, excited for that.
She's talking about cooking meat, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. Get the beef in there twice.
Hey, when you're stuck in the house and you can't go anywhere, there's not a lot to do.
Dolly,
so
where's eclectic?
It's gonna be a whole other baby boom.
He's covering all of his beef.
9-10 months. Yeah, he's icing his beef down.
Dolly's hi, Jeremy. Be careful, you're irreplaceable.
Hey,
she flirts with Jeremy all the time.
Dolly, right here.
Oh wow, Jeremy's thinking up to 85 degrees where he's at. See, that would be air conditioning would have been on.
Oh,
where's he at?
He's in Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas. I thought.
See, we got 70.
Hey, wasn't that where the we watched this stand-up comedian on Netflix, and he was talking about how much you'll just have to watch him. What was his name? He was so fucking funny.
I don't know.
Jim?
Joe, wasn't it?
Never mind. It's not important.
Jim Gaffigan?
No, Jim Gaffigan.
My best friend loves Jim Gaffigan, and I'm like, I don't get it.
I can't look it up now. Look it up on.
Yeah, you all need to watch this guy. One of his things was about a man.
Segura or something.
Yeah, but he was talking about how the beginning of one of his shows was talking about a man when he pulls out and when he doesn't, and how good it feels when he didn't pull out. compared to when he does pull out, it's pretty funny. I won't get too graphic.
You would screw it up anyway.
It was fucking hilarious.
So. It was funny.
Yeah.
Send me the link. I want to watch it.
Okay, I will.
He's got like 4 specials on Netflix.
Yeah, Todd was cooking dinner.
You have Netflix, just go on.
I will. I'm going to. Heather sent a bunch of them to me, but we were watching Netflix and we were going to watch that Spencer with Mark Wahlberg on Netflix, that movie. And Todd was like, go ahead and start it, because he was cooking dinner. And I was like, well, no, wait until you sit down. And so then I just picked a random stand-up comedian. He was fucking hilarious.
I was crying in some parts.
It's so fucking funny.
He's got one from 2020, and then the last one we just watched today was 2016. I think.
And that's the one we was talking about pulling out and not pulling out. And he compared it to something, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, and he says apparently the best part of a man is his taint. He's like, if you want to win a man over, you go for his taint. And I'm like, that's a big woman right there.
It says like Area 51 or something.
What'd you say?
It says like Area 51 or something.
Yeah, and then he's
I'll get the rest of these
yeah.
comments.
He's naughty.
Moving on.
The rest of the comments.
No aviation, but
Okay, I'm gonna send it.
There's a health inspector. My dad had chemo today. It stressed me out most of the day, and hopefully everything went okay there. Erie as well. Delightful said, "Hey Blake, my sexy twin. Hi, you too, Dolly. And by the way, folks, this is not me. Okay. Was Todd trying to break into the house? When Todd was banging on stuff, trying to get the bugs.
I locked his ass out.
Locked me out as usual.
I can't change my name. YouTube said for 90 days. Yeah, because you change it too much. So they put a lock on people changing their names on the YouTube here. He's going to climb through the window in the background. Hello, that would have been funny.
If I just come sneaking through.
Yeah, because he'd have to go get a ladder.
Yeah,
it's
like
window.
Second. Well, main floor, but.
Peggy's in the house. Says, "Hey guys, come find you. I was on last week's. LOL. Nothing like reruns." Yeah.
What else you got to do?
Good to see you, Peggy. Jeremy said he changed his. In the South, it should be illegal to not own a box fan. Well, in the South, you probably definitely have a box fan.
Yeah.
John Taylor said, "Swing away, Meryl," when Todd was making that noise. Oh, my beautiful cousin, delightful. And Vanessa, hello to Peggy. It's supposed to be 90 here this weekend.
Oh, Erie, I love it. Love it.
90. Oh no.
I love hot weather.
I hate hot weather. I got to pull.
Put a filter in front of the fan. Gets germies. I don't think I've ever seen a filter in front of the fan before. Make sure that like button peeps. Thank you, Eric. Hit that like button. Sometimes forget. Just a friendly reminder.
Thanks, Kirby.
Thanks. Delightful says, thinking of a new look. Vanessa says 50 and rain. And Vanessa, you're not going anywhere. I pray for you hard. Yeah, Vanessa's not going anywhere. We need Vanessa here. Bourbon, it only applied to bourbon. LOL. So you can drink anything besides bourbon.
Here, I'll find it.
I would do my best to stay here. Blake said, cheers, bourbon. Jeremy said, I thought they said drinking too much would do opposite. Lower your immune system real bad and make it easier to catch it. From what I saw in a few articles, they thought people that may have had it actually may build up a little bit of resistance, I guess. So I don't know. It all depends. I see stuff every night at 6 o'clock.
Or something.
Either every time I turn on the news, there's a press conference going on. But that's neither here nor there. It's like, put the scientists on, please.
That's you.
I did get it, but I'm late. My kids were brokenhearted. Our bird died. Oh, sorry to hear about your bird there, Erie. And Bourbon said to Blake, cheers. We have a bunch more infections just north of Mass today. I am one town over from Mass. Yeah, Louisiana had a huge day on stuff. They had the biggest jump anywhere in the country today, I think. You never needed Todd Shannon, let's be real. Shannon, you would rock it alone. See, Erie supported Shannon doing a channel.
I have a YouTube channel, is what she's talking about.
Ty, you cheated on Shannon in the dream. How dare you, LOL.
I know, right, Jeremy?
Shannon, there's always Mr. 33 from the job. That's the one that was checking you out before.
Mr. 33. A couple weeks ago or last week, she was saying
Gilbert.
Oh, the little boy that thought I was cake.
Yeah.
Make them artists taste good, but smells like a box of Trojans to change the subject.
Don't tempt her, Dolly. Don't tempt her.
Well, she was talking about pulling in and out, so I guess going to Trojans isn't too much of a difference. So get ready to switch over on a beer here. Todd didn't cheat on her in the dream. He cheated on her in her dream. I can't even analyze this. Yeah, Todd was innocent the whole time, wasn't he? He didn't even do anything.
Right. Tom Segura.
LOL.
Yeah, if you got Netflix, watch.
Send it to Eric because I don't have his info, so send it to him.
Eric, Tom Segura.
No, send it to him. You want me to?
Well, you
send
can
it
write
to
it
him?
down. Well, I can send it to you, but I can't right now because I'm on my phone.
Okay, I'll send it to him. Give me his info.
Vanessa said LOL permanent
Just let
hot
me up on
flashes
Facebook,
here.
Aaron. Let me up on Messenger.
Let me see here.
I'll
Eric
send it to
said-
you when
Oh, I
we're
can
done.
do Facebook on him.
I gotta do the comments. Everybody
Keep
keeps
going.
talking.
Keep going. Just keep going. Keep going.
I'm considered essential too, Erie. Eric said. But are you though? LOL, Jeremy. Erie said, I got an 8% raise, so yes. Getting those dollar bills thrown at you, so you're
Dollar bills, y'all.
Nice. What's a raise?
Oh shit, go on, Big Daddy. Tell you later.
Hey, Harry, I'm gonna get a shirt that says Big Daddy in big letters.
If my weapons ever come out, you'll know you done messed up epically bad. And Alan. Cheers, Rajay. Cheers, Blake and Erie. Hey, Carla, how you doing? Good to have you here. And Alan. Cheers to you as well. Cheers to Carla. Bourbon, all of these excitable hoarders are running out of money after buying up all the toilet paper. Things can return to normal until the government checks arrive. Yeah. I wonder how many of them are going to accept the checks, though, because they're usually about all against the government spending. But I bet they'll take that check. I bet they will.
Do you think it's going to be taxed, or are we getting a flat $1,200?
It's supposed to be tax
No,
free.
Tax-free.
it'll be
Tax free.
It'll be tax free until it's not.
Until you get
Until we get our
tax
tax returns next year.
You'll pay
Until
back.
until
You'll
you
pay
get to-
something later. Yeah.
Mhm.
They got their way, Shannon.
So,
Oh, I know.
Erie said, "Hey, Carla, how are you doing tonight?" And wait, I was reading it and her pulling out. I'm so lost.
Tom Segura on Netflix. You'll get it.
Oh, Carla says she's doing good. She guesses. So y'all staying safe down there. Spencer was good. Yes. And I'm never giving blood again. Too many questions like, what's your name? Can you prove it? What's with the bucket of blood?
Oh my God.
Good one, Blake. Good one.
This is marriage. # single for life. LOL. Vanessa says hello, Blake. Hello, Vanessa. I think I say hello earlier.
Probably.
Live.
Forgot.
Maybe you went backwards in the comments.
No, I didn't go
way.
back. No, sorry about your bird, Erie. Dude, Blake. Long story on that shit. Jeremy Sadface, Ball Hog. I'll be glad
Ball
if
Hog,
things
that
ever
was
get
one
back
of-
to normal.
That's the name of his thing. Is the ball hog.
That's probably
Because
what
remember
Eric's
he's talking
doing.
about the moms with the balls.
Who the
Mhm.
fuck
Ball
are y'all
hog.
who are y'all looking at?
The comedian I was talking
She
about.
pulled it up
No,
on
but you-
Netflix so you can
You
think of
guys
the
keep
name.
turning to the left. I'm like, why y'all keep turning to the left?
The
And
TV's
our TV's over there, and she's got the Netflix pulled up so we can
Yeah.
get the guy's name.
His name
That's
is
not what the name of
Michael, 33, works out. Will never be tired of your story, Shannon, unlike him.
I love you, Dolly.
Dolly, why are you trying to be a home wrecker?
Yeah,
Wrong
hater.
finger.
Don't be a hater.
Homeworker.
Don't be a
I
hater.
meant he works out sexy. Blake, what is normal? About to look that up. Erie said tax next year. They will claw back on the 2021 file return. If things change from this year's return to the next, they plan on taking it back. Yeah, you can really, anytime the government hands you something, you probably should be a little bit leery about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
okay,
understand
so
because we used to get a shitload back on our taxes, and now it's like that's all we're getting.
they
I don't
changed the
understand
tax
what happened.
rules. They changed the tax
Yeah.
rules.
But we got that $300 check, 2 years ago. So now they took $600 to $1,000 from our tax return.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what
they
happens.
changed.
Yeah.
They changed it a lot.
Excuse me. Whew.
This is okay.
Which you shouldn't
Sober,
get anything
but I
back
forget the
anyway.
It's
comment.
not safe to do.
Sort of shit ain't me, Dolly. Talking about regular, and then Gilbert says Tom Segura.
Yes.
So,
Yeah,
he's playing
EG
quite a
is
couple guys out.
hilarious.
Jeremy said,
Gilbert,
love
what do you
stand-up
think about that
comedy.
dude?
Says love stand-up comedy. You'll have to check him out. Now, what does he have to do with Arkansas, though? LOL.
Oh,
He's got a skit. If you watch his skit from 2016, you'll get it.
he's bitching about Louisiana, and a bunch of people was pissed because he was talking shit about Louisiana. And then he said, I was only talking shit about Louisiana because I'd never been to Arkansas before. And then he started talking shit about Arkansas.
He's
Who's
an
still
equal
voting for-
opportunist, that's for sure.
Dolly's trying to get some stuff riled up out there.
What'd she say? What'd she say?
You
Who
got to
is
pay
what?
attention. Who's
You gotta
still voting
pay
for
I can't
Trump?
Shannon.
read.
So who's still waiting for Trump? I think is what it says.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Coronavirus self over there. Blake said Eric is coughing. Gotta go. LOL.
I was sneezing, Blake. I was sneezing.
Jeremy said, dang, Eric, hope you're okay.
Yeah.
I won't get a penny from the government, not complaining. Stand back, Rajay. He coughed at you. Alan's in the house. Cheers. fellas.
Alan, what's going on, brother?
What about Tom Segura? He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious, Alan. He's awesome.
He's
Blake
kinda
said,
cute,
cheers
too.
at the eclectic beer. Big Daddy, check yourself for your record yourself. Stop banging sick hoochies.
Stop banging sick coochies.
You best hold that shit
Oh my
in
God,
at a store. I'm always
that's good,
scared people
Dolly,
will
that's
shoot me
good.
for coughing or sneezing. Well, if you cough or sneeze in a store, people will
You know,
get out the way.
I was going to say, it's just, it's bad when like sneezing and coughing's about like going and buying Sudafed. You kind of feel like you're doing something wrong. Like you shouldn't.
We
do
were
that.
right on the edge where it started getting bad, and we went to a restaurant, and I felt like I needed to clear my throat, and I wouldn't even clear we got out of the parking lot, and I'm like, it's bad when you were afraid to even clear your throat in a restaurant. When we went to Chill Burger.
Mm-hmm.
Blake says, I hate Arkansas, terrible team. That's why I moved to Colorado. I'm originally from Arkansas, not sorry, but I did escape. I said, cheers to Blake. And Colorado Buffaloes isn't much better. True.
Just a little bit, Alan. Just a little bit.
LMAO Dolly. Solved the Rubik's Cube April 82 on a flight from Louisiana to Little Rock.
Oh.
ICB. LOL. Dang bourbon, didn't know that. You still up? Still in Arkansas myself. And I felt that way buying mess today. My allergies are going full.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I have allergies.
Yeah, I have to buy her Sudafed sometimes, and you go to like Walmart or the pharmacy or something. I'm like, Sudafed.
And I'm like, Todd, will you get this for me? Because he gets stuff for me because I'm not a errand runner.
Like, here's my license, and you almost feel dirty like buying Sudafed, like you're going to go home and make meth.
Yeah, but I always get the 12 hour instead of the 24 hours. So that's got to be something.
They come in a bus. They come for you, Todd, because she's got your ID out there.
Right, right. She's smart. She's playing it right.
To me? Because I make meth in the basement.
Come after me. I smile at him, just hope and think he's got all his teeth. He ain't making meth.
No, the smart people make the meth. They don't do the meth.
True.
You don't get high on your own supply, right, Shannon?
That's right.
Segura is in second place behind Coco Diaz. Is the funniest dude on the planet right now.
Oh, we have to check him out.
I don't know.
Coco Diaz.
Out there.
I've heard of Coco Diaz.
Where's a pen?
I think
the
Heather might
pen
have
was
sent
too
me that
small
name.
for me to jump up and down when I solved it. Well, Vanessa, you're 6'3", so.
Coco Diaz.
Yeah.
I know why you moved to Arkansas. It had nothing to do with the team. Almost felt like I should have hid it under stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Bill Burr is funnier than them both. So now we got a comedian thing
That's-
going out here.
Bill Burr is pretty good.
My best friend is like obsessed with stand-up comedians. She told me about Jim Gaffigan, and I watched him. I'm like, he's not my cup of tea. I was just like, maybe if I watched it now, it'd be all right. But she pays lots of money to go watch stand-up comedians everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
She's the stand-up comedian, like,
Queen.
encyclopedia. Yeah. But I think she's mentioned him before.
Blake says, was born here, bro. I will escape one day. Let me clear my throat. Have mercy now. God, Dolly. She's sitting there doing song lyrics. Good jam, Dolly. Erie, don't encourage Dolly. I buy Certacine from Costco for allergy. It has 350 tabs a bottle, cheapest around. I usually get like the Claritin D when I need it.
Yeah. Zyrtec D is the best.
Or
Mucinex D is the best.
Well, that's only if you got mucus, right?
Well, and it kind of doesn't make any sense because Mucinex thins it out and the D part of it dries it up. So I'm kind of like, how does that work? You loosen it up. I don't understand that, but I always just get plain Sudafed. 12-hour. Not 24-hour.
Arkansas, close to Pine Bluff. Hashtag Sudafed problem. Blake's a wild bourbon. We close to home. Live 50 miles from there. Gilbert said, Burr's great, but Joey almost killed me with the fart joke. They still do fart jokes. I remember the fart joke. Aren't fart jokes past their time?
Mm-mm.
Are they though?
I kind of think they are. I kind of, a fart joke is like a low-hanging fruit. It's like a low-hanging fruit, though.
But you still laugh at it,
There's
though,
not
right?
much creativity as much as some of the other stuff.
But you still laugh, though, right?
Unless you're around people that don't fart much.
Depending on the timing, yeah, and how the joke goes.
It's totally funny for me.
Yeah.
Your fart, he doesn't even fart. He toots.
Oh God, here we go.
Toots.
Stop.
He toots.
He toots. He doesn't even fart. It doesn't even qualify as a fart.
At least I don't rip
He
my
toots.
I rip my asshole out every time I fart.
Yeah, no, you do not rip anything.
No, I said at least I don't.
My asshole is not ripped.
Oh.
I'm not getting the asshole talk.
Yeah. If you're gonna, I'm an all or nothing kind of girl, and if I'm gonna fucking do it, I'm gonna do it.
I'm glad QT's not in the comments right now.
Move along. Yeah, really.
Yeah, Todd should be ashamed. If I was Todd and I had to fart, I would excuse myself to the other room because I'd be embarrassed. It's a toot. It's not even a fart.
It is the job.
Toot. He's a tutor.
He eats a lot of vegetables.
No, he doesn't. I eat more vegetables than him.
Oh, until I die, they'll be second best. Well, you know. We know you know. Yeah. Yeah, Blake. Favorites with Mitch Hedberg and George Carlin, of course. So George Carlin was solid. We start going to old school, then you got to like Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Ricky Gervais. What's his name? Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, I like him. He's funny.
Louis Black's pretty funny too.
I don't know.
I like the political comedians.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Well, this guy, the Tom Segura or whatever, he's like not a very religious person, but he kind of like pokes fun at like God talking about stuff. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of, and maybe she took it off of him, a little bit of the Amy Schumer type, kind of.
Really?
Some of his reactions and stuff, because she kind of always does.
See, I never thought Amy Schumer was ever
slips it on. Me either. It was part of it.
Come on, get it together.
Glad I'm not the only one. She is it sometimes, but their last special was terrible.
Well, no, it was only terrible to you because you're a man.
But I mean, I'm not saying like
as a woman,
he's way funnier than she is. I just meant in some of his presentation, like he's a great storyteller.
Yeah,
this Tom Segura. He's
but I could see why a man wouldn't think Amy Schumer's funny because she's
up until her last special, her last special was awful.
When she pulled her dress up,
that was funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
In general, the whole thing was not good.
I thought it was.
But until then, she was funny.
Yeah, I got to get this camera back up here. Let me see. I just don't think she hits on anything to make it funny. I just don't find her. I've never found her funny though. I just feel like she's tried too hard.
What about Ellen DeGeneres?
As she's gotten big, or she's gotten less funny. What
about Ellen? Because she had her last stand-up was fucking hilarious. Ellen's
okay, but she doesn't.
Watch her current special on Netflix. There's a part in there.
You talking about the Nikes?
No, where they're talking about the dance floor. I freaking laughed so hard I had to back it up because I couldn't even understand what they were saying. I was laughing so hard. You know what I'm talking about when they're at the nightclub? Oh, it was freaking hilarious.
No, I love Ellen.
She's funny. She's got a good delivery too.
And I'm very surprised because my aunt, they're big Republicans, and we were at their house and they were talking about. I said something about Ellen, and she said Ellen degenerate. Mm-hmm. And then this last time she came up here, she was like, "No, I love her now," and I'm like, "Okay."
And your uncle even liked it.
Yeah. I was like shocked by that.
You were shocked. You were shocked they like Ellen.
Yeah, because they're so like right wing,
gay and stuff. You know.
Yeah, that
anything like that. It's like
thing.
automatic turn the channel or whatever.
And then we were talking about the coronavirus, and they have all the guns, and I was like, "Yeah, we'll come there, and you what did I call them? You right wing, or no, you conservatives can protect us liberals." And she's like, "I'd do it with my life. I'd protect you with my life." Because they have a lot of guns and we don't have any.
Yeah. Was that the name of an episode, Eric?
I don't know. I'm like, I looked at that. I'm like, okay, what's going on?
I have no idea what's happening there.
I don't know either. I'm like,
it's the inside thing. Ty can see it, but Ty can't see because he's on the message thing right now.
Yeah, you'll see it when we're done, Ty.
We're done, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we see. Alan said Jim Gaffigan is a hoot too. He's funny without trying, while looking like every soccer dad rolling his eyes at his wife on Saturday before, during, and after
I might need to visit him again because
I might like him. I used to not like him either, but now he's
I might like him.
His way
he's dry.
Yeah,
he's a
like
dry humor. Yeah,
and I do like sarcasm.
It's funny though.
Sarcasm is the most attractive thing a man can have.
Like I didn't really like his delivery, but at the start, but now I do like it. He's pretty. It's
kind of like Conan. A little bit. Conan's way funnier, but
Bourbon says I'm from Dumas, Arkansas. Yeah, dang man, very close to me and Blake. LOL. I used to play music with some folks from Dumas. Slung. I think he met Meat Pecker. Played music at Dumas many times. And then Vanessa, hello to Eclectic. Jerry Marcella. If you love your lady and love the dirty South, use Pecker wipes and wipe front to back.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I did ask you that question last week, didn't I?
Yeah. We're not going back to the Pecker wipes and the wiping.
No, I'm talking about frontal back.
Yeah, we're not going back to that.
Okay.
Not yet.
I bet y'all have tried it since I asked y'all about it, though. I bet every one of y'all have tried it.
No.
What?
Not at all.
No. Back or in front.
No.
I just know we're not going back.
You did, didn't you?
No, I haven't. She's like, don't go there, and then you start bringing it up.
I bet he did.
I haven't tried that.
I read the comment.
Oh, Rod, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Rod?
Hold on. Shit.
That's what we were laughing about earlier.
There you go. Farting isn't bad unless it's in the plastic booths at Walmart. Then it sounds like a gunshot.
That is bad. Unless you're Todd.
Men in prisons don't fart. Sounds like the wind blowing on a mountain.
I have a story for that while you're talking.
What the hell, Blake?
You have a story?
Gary said, don't say his name. Obviously, she's referencing the Q man.
I know what you,
Yeah. Yep. Nope, but my sister lives there. Question.
Oh, God, Dolly.
Mitch Hedberg is hilarious. Severe social anxiety. Oh, Jerry said, LOL. Jeremy just keeps laughing at Dolly because Dolly keeps
he just laughs, yeah.
Now we really close Bourbon. Camera is drunk. Yeah, keep hitting my thing here. It's getting loose in the thing. Ricky Gervais is better coming up with comedic movies and weaving subjects in intelligently than anything as stand-up, in my opinion. He's pretty good. I think Louis Black is one of the better ones to kind of do some stuff too. But Gervais does have me cracking up. He's atheist as well.
His special that he had with the screen when he's talking about the Bible or the what was it when he had like the animal with the animals going on the ark or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That whole special was freaking hilarious. You haven't seen that? Why are you saying, oh, yeah, and then you're like, what the fuck?
Because this will go on forever if I don't agree.
Anyone like Stephen Wright? Love his tries. Yeah, I like Stephen Wright. He was funny. I don't see much with him now. Like he was back in the day a little bit more, but
I don't even know who that is.
Jeremy, I went to my first year of college at UAM. Mighty Boll Weevils. I went 1 year to UAM myself. There you go. Let me get through the comments.
I'm sorry. You're the boss.
Y'all need to check out Rodney Carrington. Carrington is pretty funny. I do like Carrington.
I seen Rodney Carrington like this summer, Alan, and he wasn't that great. I don't think it was that funny.
They went to Camden to get IT degree. I went to UAM. Hated that school. I transferred to Harding for my last 2, actually 3. LOL. That's cool. Didn't realize you're from Arkansas originally. Jeremy, we know Bourbon seriously. LOL. Yeah, you may know him. You guys might have been in the same club. John Reap is another funny comedian. Haven't seen John Reap. I can start throwing out Star City, Kelso McGee, and a bunch of other names. LOL.
Coronavirus.
Oh God, Eric's coughing, Shannon sneezing.
No, he sneezed. Everybody mistook it for a cough.
Oh, yeah, he did sneeze. But he sneezed into his elbow. Did you sneeze in your elbow?
No, I hold it in so I don't spread it. My uncle told me I was going to turn my asshole inside out when I do that. Because you sneeze and you don't let it out.
Okay.
Remember when he told me that? It's like, you got to let it out. And I'm like, no, all the germs will come out. And then I got to clean my hands. Leave it in.
Once I go to the elbow.
Yeah, why not do?
Then I got to clean my elbow.
Oh, yeah. Sarcasm. I am beautiful then. Just don't throw out Warren. LOL. Yeah, Johnny Reap is good, but have you heard John Panette? It was funny as heck. I have not. John Panette is funny. John Panette is funny as shit. I haven't heard that one before.
I've never heard
definitely drunk. Yes, sir. It was unreal funny. I once dated a girl Warren. She wasn't that great, but I don't hold that against Warren.
If we're talking about Warren, Michigan, yes, I would say yes.
No, I think it's still Warren, Arkansas.
Okay.
John Taylor's in the house. What's up, John? Says Ellen is trash.
What's going on, John? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm not a big. I just don't find her as funny.
I think she's fucking hilarious. I love Ellen.
Bourbon. Cheers. Yeah, I mean it's all humor. It's all how you accept it. I mean, Ralphie May, I thought was one of the funniest guys around when he's doing comedy, and some people didn't like Ralphie May. He was funny as shit in my mind. Used to be way more into comedy. Haven't watched a lot of it lately.
Alan, there's another.
What about Taylor Wojciechowski? Have you ever watched him?
Never even heard of that name before.
Alan, there's another.
Really?
No.
Who?
Taylor Wojciechowski.
So you guys should check out my comedy page on Facebook that I run. I have a comedy page on Facebook that has a lot of the main comedians. I should send you guys the thing so you can see the comedy on that page. I agree, John Tacky. Ellen is awesome. Seems like kind of a kind of person. Yeah, I definitely think she's a nice person, and it's got great personality.
Yeah,
it's just a lot of the jokes. I don't know. It's just the jokes that I've seen her do before just don't really hit on all cylinders for me. I guess I can say.
That's fair.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's identifying with stuff as well.
And not everybody's for everybody.
Yeah. Cheers. I just poured a snifter of bourbon on my dry night. I thought you were going dry.
We really need a computer because I cannot read any of this.
It happens.
He says can't meet up with fellow Arkansans and cannot drink. Carrington's early stuff was pull over because you're doubling over while driving funny. Yeah. Let me see. Larry the Cable Guy used to be great too. Yeah, but when they did that whole tour, it was the one that I liked was the Ron White. I thought was the funniest of them all.
I was gonna say I watched one of him just not too long ago. He's still freaking funny.
He's pretty hilarious.
Is, but I can't stand him.
He's got a whole Tiger Woods bit that's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, Ron White.
You just gotta watch him.
I've watched him.
He's got a brand new
comedy thing.
He's had probably 4 since then.
I just can't look past certain things to find anything.
I think Jerry Clower may be one of the funniest storyteller comedians of all time.
Who remembers that? Who remembers that Jerry Clower commercial when it used to have like you could buy like tapes and stuff of him way back when?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Liberace?
No.
Who was that?
That was just a radio show.
I don't think I've ever seen Jerry Clower.
I've never even heard the name before.
He's an old school. He's an old dude.
Vanessa said, "Blow your eardrums. Be careful blocking the sneeze. You block the sneeze.
Yeah,
you can blow
in
your
my
eardrum.
asshole. My eardrums in my asshole.
Oh my God, you really have to listen to John Pinette. Definitely look him up. One of the funniest comedians in my opinion. Yeah, definitely. Ralphie May was freaking hilarious as shit. I know, right? He was really hilarious. Ralphie May grew up in Arkansas. Yeah, he did. He would use that part of his routines as well. Comedy reactions at the eclectic beer. There you go. I dated a chick in Arkansas once. She had no legs. She wouldn't stand for anything.
Oh, Blake, come on.
Wow. Sounds like she was a real bummer.
Blake was her
She a
name.
real bummer.
Was her nickname Bowie?
Wow,
Hey, Vanessa,
God.
hope you're doing well, Peggy said. Well, yeah, Eric had one of those best Geraldo Comedy Central roasts. Best Greg Geraldo. Doing okay, Peggy. Saw Ralphie May in Dallas with his wife. Looking live at the Improv was fantastic. Yeah, I actually had dinner at a restaurant one time when Ralphie May was there here in Kentucky. And it was at one of our Japanese restaurants. And he was kind of off before he performed. We got a Funny Bone that was here as well. So the restaurant's in the same complex here at the Newport Plaza or whatever. Dude was big. He had actually lost weight, but he was still a big dude. But
Yeah.
Denise was worried about me saying that. She didn't want me to say anything because then she would feel like everybody be talking all that kind of stuff. And she was like, I guess like because he was a celebrity. She knew I liked Ralphie May, but she was just like, don't go over there and say anything right now. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, I'm not like that.
That sounds like me and you. I'm like, Todd.
I'm not a groupie type person to do something like that anyway. But it's just like, dude was definitely funny.
Todd he would go up.
I would not. When have I ever done that?
Because we never go anywhere. But
I've never done. I live in B. I hung out with all the base Yankee players that never once asked for autographs.
was that before me?
No,
It wasn't.
it wasn't. That was when we went to Florida one year with.
Oh, when you went to the strip club that time?
Yeah, that time.
Okay.
I don't know if it was that time or not. We went a couple times.
You didn't tell me about that part of your trip.
What, you wouldn't know who I was talking about anyway. You don't know who any of those guys are. The difference would make.
That part.
Bernie Williams.
Like, why would I tell
Tim
you?
Raines.
I don't know who they are.
David Wells.
I'm sorry that I didn't get to listen to the good times you had because that would have been nice for you to share with me, but I was mad at you. So
It's your fault. Not
Your
mine.
feelings right now while we're doing this. So well, cool, Mervin. I did a dude with one bail. I called him Unibell. Oh, you one ball. Called him Uniball.
Oh.
Ron White and his coupon script, LOL. Yeah, Ron White is funny as shit too. That's what I'm saying. His whole, you ever see like the Mercedes windshield wipers at the Thanksgiving dinner table, or whatever? Have you seen that one before, Eric? He's talking about his married to his brother's sister, or whatever. That's a pretty good one he has. Richard Pryor's up there as well, the best ever though. Yeah, Richard Pryor's up there. Eddie Murphy's up there. That's why I want Eddie Murphy to do stand up again, like he said he's going to be doing.
He would get murdered if he did his stand-up comedy in these days.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
There's
people would be so offended.
Have you not seen Cat Williams?
Or Dave Chappelle.
Cat Williams.
Oh, I love Dave Chappelle. I love Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle's actually one of the funnier storytellers I think out there now too.
Yeah, I'm not saying I would murder them, but just in
Don't
this day
drink
and
with your white
age.
friends.
You
Don't
even
drink with your white friends.
Like people were confused on Dave Chappelle's show. It's kind of like, well, that's the show. You don't like it, don't go.
Yeah, I
No,
love
it was-
Dave Chappelle.
I like Cat Williams. Don't drink with your white friends. Oh my god, that cracked me up.
Yeah, Cat Williams is hilarious.
That was a funny one he did there. Yeah. Granny got her boot on the wash machine once. Top that local.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Richard Pryor. Funny though. In fact, it was Todd. Cheers, LOL. Degenerate old twat dried up and always trying to prove she got moose.
Damn.
I'm not feeling Ellen at all.
Dang, Dolly.
Damn. Dolly.
Ruffy was very sad what happened. Yeah, it was sad when he died. Chappelle just has you cracking
Yeah,
up.
Chappelle. He's good.
Hooters is about to start delivery sauce. Going to call it Knockers. That's actually pretty good, Blake.
Hey, Blake, they do have strippers that'll come and deliver food for you. They do have
And
that.
crabs. Crabs, is it food or just crab?
I left
That's pretty
Arkansas in
good.
1991. Never looked back. U.S. Air Force to Missouri, Texas, North Carolina. Of course, all over the world in the Air Force. Don't forget that Red Fox was an amazing stand-up comedian. Yeah, Red Fox was ahead of the curve in so many ways. Like, if you don't know the history, like Red Fox, like they basically pretty much had the Blue album because of Red Fox. Like, when you go to a record store to get the records back then, and they would put them on, they keep Red Fox in the back section where it'd be like in a brown paper bag when you bought it, so people couldn't do it. Like, it was like just like illegal. Not say illegal because they could sell it, but you couldn't. It was like the pre-porn section of the porn section from back in the day.
Yeah.
And Jeremy said that's cool bourbon. And Don Rickles used to be a funny guy back then. Don Rickles has some great jokes too. Yeah. My best tour at Air Force was down in Alaska. Yeah. Don Rickles was probably one of the first insult comedians, like how he insult people around the crowd and stuff. Cool bourbon. And pouring a Welly Russian Imperial Stout and sipping an Alberta Premium Cask Strength 100% rye, a warming 65.1%. Gilbert's a baller.
Gilbert's
Some of these guys probably know who they are.
Strippers bring you food. What you know, Brenner? Hold on. I spent a long time stationed at Yokota Air Force Base, Japan for a lot of years. Combine, Washington. I hate Cat Williams, little midget, just cuss.
Hey,
he does cuss a lot. Cuss too much.
Yeah, he does do that.
Hey,
yeah.
Blake,
Can you really
I'm just reporting what I see on Facebook, Blake. I'm just reporting it, okay?
Can you really cuss too much? I mean, if it's done right. Samuel L. Jackson kind of made a career out of the F word.
Yeah, but you can, because I watched the Tracy Morgan special one time, and pretty much every other word he was dropping the F-bomb. I'm like, that's not funny.
Listen, I'm a cusser.
Just because you throw in the
but Tracy
doesn't
Morgan's
make it funny.
In the Northeast, like in New Jersey, the F word is just part of your vocabulary.
No, but I mean, he was throwing in where it didn't even make. I know what you're saying, but it wasn't like he was. I think he was trying to throw it in to make it like it was going to be funny, and it wasn't funny. Like, I like Tracy Morgan, but that stand-up he did, I don't even remember what the name of it was.
But I think
it was not good.
No, and I get what he's saying, because I cuss every day, all the time. But when you can watch a stand-up comedian and they don't cuss anything and they're still fucking funny as anything you've ever seen, they didn't have to have the cuss words. That means they're really funny. They don't have to depend on the cuss words and the vulgarity. They're just funny. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to pull those tools in to make them funny.
Sometimes it's just a part of it. It just fits.
Well, you're right. Sometimes it just fits in. But I feel like in that special, Tracy Morgan was trying like way too. Like, I like him a lot, and I was just like,
but
it was not good.
Back in the day,
the word was just like, fuck. I was like, no, that's not funny.
But I cuss and I'm not trying to be funny when I cuss, but I cuss a lot.
Well, I know that's your.
It's just who I am. It's not me trying to be funny.
But I mean,
it's just my vocabulary.
he'd be like. The fuck a.
Yeah,
you know,
and I do think
sentence to be like, that didn't even make any sense.
And you can be funny without having to put in like things that offend people, and you're just funny with just being normal. I think that's like more talent.
Maybe that's the way he's talking, but it wasn't good. It just ruined the whole thing for me.
Back in the day, Bill Cosby's pretty funny. He'd have to cuss on his.
He was funny until he knew he was drugging people with Quaaludes. And
what was that, Bill Cosby himself?
That wasn't during the stand-up time. What are you? I'm talking about when he was a stand-up. He was pretty funny.
Well, he's probably still doing that to people. Then nobody just had enough courage to say anything.
Especially had Bill Cosby himself or whatever. It was freaking hilarious.
I was just looking at the stand-up routine, saying he was pretty funny in the stand-up routine.
Yeah, he was a funny guy. I'm not gonna, even if he was a piss poor human being, he was still funny. I get it.
Fat Albert.
Fat Albert, Cosby Show. He did a lot of good, but he was also bad before that.
And that's the thing. Everybody thinks you have to be, if you're funny and you make, like, people that do good things, they can be bad too. I don't think that people are 100% bad or 100% good. You know, it's like you like them. Everybody's a little bit bad.
Mm-hmm.
He probably was.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a little bit bad.
He was caught up in that whole scene he was running in at the Playboy Mansion and shit when that stuff was probably. Not to say it was okay, but it was kind of okay.
Well, it wasn't like,
and that's always.
He wasn't the only one. It's the thing. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Do you all think that do you think that people are evil or good?
Neither.
One or the other.
People do what they do to survive. Neither.
Yes, I don't think, and a lot of people think they're so bad, like Jeffrey Dahmer. And believe me, he's a bad son of a bitch, and he needs to be in prison or die or whatever's happened to him. But he loved somebody in his life, you know? He wasn't all bad.
But you don't gotta love somebody. I just think you are who you are. I think people try to assign good or bad to people. That's a thing.
Everybody has some good in them. Everybody has. I think everybody has some good in them.
I'm not seeing.
I really do.
I'm not. So what was good about Hitler?
I'm sure he loved his wife or his children.
He was an affair with his secretary.
Oh no, he loved the Germans. He loved the Germans.
Who did?
Hitler. Didn't he love the Germans? He hated the Jews, but he loved the Germans.
He killed. I don't know. I mean, if he thought one was a traitor, he'd probably kill him.
Hey, but I'm not saying he didn't deserve to die. But he was not 100%. I'm sure somewhere in his cold, dark, evil heart, he loved somebody. He cared about somebody.
Magazines.
I'm not saying he didn't deserve to die.
I think it's that you're trying to assign that to a person. I don't think it's there. I think it's what people try to assign because everyone wants to make them feel like they can't feel. People don't have that. I don't think everybody's. I don't look at it good or bad. They got people are people, and they do what they do.
But there's a level. There's a level.
Yeah, I mean,
and believe me,
it's like Star Wars, dark side or light side, right, or whatever.
Everybody's got both. It just is 99% dark and 1% good. Everybody's got both. And Hitler deserved to die. He was an evil person, but he had to have had a little bit of good, just a tiny bit of good in his heart. He just let the dark overtake his life.
I don't think you have to. I think you want to. I think you want to think that, but I don't think you have to. I just don't think it's, some people are just what they are.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody's all one. I think there's so many things to a person.
No, there's shades and stuff. I'm saying, but somebody might.
There's shades, yes.
Full. Someone could go full.
Yes, and one takes
over
Mother Teresa.
It's like Mother Teresa would be like full good, right?
No.
What was bad about Mother Teresa?
Mother Teresa was mean as fuck. So was Florence Nightingale. I never heard anybody say but the good was way outweighed the bad. Do you not think Mother Teresa or Florence Nightingale was like, fuck that bitch, she pissed me off? You think she never had those thoughts?
I didn't say she did, but she still did. She still did good. Right.
She did 99% good. Everybody's got a little bit of darkness in them. And everybody's got, if they're mostly dark, they got a little bit of goodness, but they snuff it out.
Must be the voices in head. Robin Williams was hilarious as well. Sinbad was funny back in the 90s. He was always a good comic.
Sinbad,
one of Robin Williams' best skits is when he's talking about golf.
I don't remember that.
Have you ever seen that?
I don't know about Leia. Like
YouTube it, talking about golf, like in when the creators, like in England, came up with it.
Yeah,
it's freaking hilarious. It's probably like a 15-minute skit, but it's fucking funny.
He was all over the place when he do his comedy, though. You had to pay attention to him.
If anybody out there likes Robin Williams, YouTube Robin Williams and golf, and it'll come up.
Rod, and to all the viewers, we're like bashing on Arkansas, and I'm like,
we weren't bashing on Arkansas. We were just
the comedian was.
Well, I know, but then we started talking about Arkansas, and that's what the comedian. I'm like, has he ever been to Indiana? I'm like, Indiana.
Most of those people change it to depend on what state they're in.
Yeah, but I'm like, Indiana, like, who gives a shit about? Indiana is the most boring, other than Iowa. Iowa sounds more boring than.
Because you haven't been to a lot of other states.
Yeah, but doesn't Iowa sound worse than Indiana?
Iowa is worse than Indiana. I've been there.
Iowa is worse than Indiana. Iowa is worse than Indiana. Yes.
So is Nebraska. At least the parts I've been
Nebraska. I would want to go to Nebraska.
God, just take I-80 all the way across.
Right. Yeah.
And Nebraska.
I've been there. Yeah. Do you like cornfields and?
Okay, I have a question.
Let me get the comments before. Let me get the comments for your question.
But you're going to come back to me, right?
Yeah, I'll come back to you.
he's
Maybe.
not coming back. Okay.
My sister was stationed in Yokota twice. Vanessa was saying Morgan was probably high, which he could have been high when he was doing a routine. Yes, Jeremy Robin Williams. Someone put Samuel Jackson's face on that painter, Bob Ross. He said, "You see them trees? Well, they're going to be motherfucking birds."
I love Samuel L. Jackson. I love
Red
him.
Fox, Foxy Brown. No, not the same people there, dog. Before your time. Hey, Rod J and Company. Cheers. Cheers. What's going on, Elbow?
What's up, Elbow?
There's a guy who I went to see called John Morgan, a Raging Cajun at a comedy club, and he's on real funny. Surprised he hasn't hit it big yet. That just shows you how hard it is to hit it big, though.
It is hard.
Cheers, Elbow. Hey, Elbow. And hey, guys. Cheers. Really smooth. Bourbon Bounty Butterscotch, minty, refill oak and spice. Eric said cheers to Elbow as well. Blake said I'm 100% good. Cussing too much is not sexy.
He's trying to be sexy.
Yeah.
Women, what is sexy? Trying to be sexy for you, the men? We don't give a fuck.
I fucking drink fucking bourbon, fucking because fucking I fucking love it. Fucking cheers, Eric. Remember Bill Cosby himself. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Bill Cosby as himself.
Yeah.
Cheers to all our fans in Iowa.
I don't have any fans in Iowa, Blake.
Oh, Jeremy said now is by himself. Talking about Bill Cosby locked up. LOL, Jay. Hey, Elbow. And hashtag let Shannon talk now. So, yeah, so that's the last
let
comment.
me talk. I love you,
Because he was the
Elbow.
last. He was the last.
Jeremy.
comment.
Jeremy. Yes, I do love Jeremy. I know his profile pic. I love most people. I do have some people I
So
don't
what did
love.
you want to ask?
She probably forgot.
Okay, no, I didn't forget. I asked one, but nobody answered because I was like, so my question is, of all the states in the United States, who do you guys think is the most boring state? Like, fuck that. I never want to live there. Mine is Iowa.
South Dakota, probably.
South Dakota? Really?
I've not been there.
Iowa
To me would be. I've been to Iowa. That sucks.
But I was ready to move to Iowa because his last job was like based in Iowa, and I was like, well, if your company closes down and they want us to move to Iowa, I was like on Realtor and Zillow looking at houses in Iowa.
I was like,
hashtag
no.
free Shannon.
Free Shannon, free me.
Bourbon said North Dakota. Jeremy said Kansas for me, worst I've drove through. Elbow said Vanessa, cheers. Blake, LOL. New York, they got the plague. Or Arkansas. he said or Arkansas there. Hey, Dee Dee's in the house. Didn't even know you were out there, my friend. Cheers to North Dakota.
Blake,
North
go right
Dakota.
to that.
Dakota, really?
They're giving you money in North Dakota because they got all the oil and stuff that's been happening up there.
Rod, what would be the state that you would think is the most boring?
He said specifically Minot, North Dakota. Something bad happened there, bro?
Specifically.
No, my buddy said
City.
He tried to lay a girl and she would only be missionary. That's his problem.
Shannon.
Don't tell me what to do, Eric.
Oh,
The
I
worst
will.
state that probably.
I just did.
Oh, God. I wouldn't say Nebraska.
My buddy got.
But at least they get the College World Series every year, so that'd be something to do.
Yeah.
Um,
That's about all it's in Nebraska is right there.
Yeah.
Nebraska or Iowa.
But is there anything really in Oklahoma?
Right there. Same.
I mean, you got stuff in Oklahoma, I guess. You got some stuff happening. You got some good
You
stuff.
get tornadoes in
never
Oklahoma.
been
That's
there.
exciting.
We get some
They'll
right there,
move-
too.
They'll move south now.
I would say
I'll go to
Mississippi, but at least Mississippi, you can drive down to the Gulf. Mississippi kind of sucks. Though.
Listen, Mississippi is bad, but the racist. Mississippi, Alabama, the racist. That's not boring. That's just stupid.
I've been to Mississippi, and it's not like it used to be, Shannon. It's not like
It's still
That's
there.
because
though.
you're a white
It is
boy.
still there, but it's not
It's still
nowhere
there.
near like it used to be.
But the difference between the southern races and northern races, the southern races let you know they're racist. It's a lot harder in the north when you don't know people. Are
Yeah.
racist.
I could not be happy there. I would never be
Southern
happy.
races
I'd
let
get-
you know they are. Yes, that is exactly.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah, they're not gonna hide anything, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
No.
Yeah, I'd probably say.
So, Rod,
I'd have to say Nebraska, probably.
I didn't even realize Nebraska was a state. It's not so far off my radar.
What? You even know Nebraska was a state?
No, I know it's a state, but I didn't even think about it.
You just said I didn't even
Nebraska.
know it was a state. It's like, what?
Does she know Pluto's on a planet
Nebraska.
anymore?
Yeah, is
Bourbon,
that
my
still
buddy,
part?
Bourbon, my buddy got-
Okay,
Well, you know that Eric's trying to say something.
I'm sorry, Eric. Tell me everything you want to tell me, Eric. I'm listening.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
On the clock.
2 minutes.
Wait,
So,
I'm waiting.
Bourbon, my good friend got stationed out there in Minot. He goes, I would not, do not come out here. That's what he told me. He's like, do not come out here. There's nothing out here. Just don't.
Nebraska?
No, Minot, North Dakota. He got
Dakota.
stationed out there. My buddy
It
did.
was like terrible out there, I guess.
Terrible.
They're all terrible.
He said there's nothing out there.
Okay. Second.
Hold on, Jeremy says, is that bad? I gotta get the comments. I'm trying to get the people in here too.
Yeah, Shannon. So
Cheers, Dee Dee.
That's why I got my own channel. That's why I named my own channel.
That's what they've been
125 miles northeast of Manhattan. I think we established Iowa's worse. # free Shannon.
Yes, Blake. I love you, Blake.
Mino, North Dakota, with missile sites and Air Force ICBM silos.
that's what my buddy did. That's what my buddy
Mississippi
did.
got some awesome dank. It probably does in Mississippi. Mississippi's okay just for the music alone. I mean, yeah, you could find stuff to do in Mississippi. Several blues festivals.
Not in Meridian. Jeremy, not Meridian. Not Meridian.
But those summers in Mississippi suck with that heat. LMO. You leave Shannon alone, even if her favorite state is Paris. Anyone that served in the Air Force knows about North Dakota. Might as well be the North Pole.
Exactly.
Oh, you see here, Dee Dee got that right. And indeed, Dee Dee. So all the Air Force people agree, like,
My
he's
buddy
not
was
going to
the
be
same
there.
way. He was the same way. He's like, get me the fuck out of here.
All right, Shannon.
Oh,
What are you doing?
What are they doing?
God damn it. Rod should play this like on the show.
Okay, we're back on. Okay, so if you could live in any state, what would it be?
Why am I talking to
We're not
Alex?
on there anymore.
You
Oh,
guys have the
jeez.
camera off.
What'd you? You knocked.
Can you hear us?
Knocked the video.
Oh, there we go.
off.
There you go.
You guys
Okay,
definitely.
Okay, so I asked.
You guys need to
asked
definitely
you
get
what-
your own show. I think you guys are like the new I
That's
Love
her.
Lucy. You guys would be the new I Love Lucy.
If there was
That's
anywhere,
good, because my hair looks red on
it
here.
looks good, Shannon. It looks good.
But my
really.
hair is not red. My hair is
Because you
not
got a
red.
shirt on.
Shannon.
My hair's not red.
Shannon.
I love
looks
you,
good.
Eric. I
looks good.
appreciate you saying that.
Only thing bad
I
about
appreciate
Mississippi
you
is
saying
strip
that.
clubs. C-section Tuesdays.
So, Shannon, you said we're in one place I would want to
C-section
be.
Tuesdays.
Yes, I'm like, so we
Right.
just said, what's the most boring state? If you could live in any state, what state would you guys live in?
Florida, Fort Myers.
If you could live in any state,
I tried to
Fort
get
Myers.
Todd. I'm like, let's move to Florida, and he's like, no, there's hurricanes. And I'm like,
I wouldn't
okay.
like living in Florida. Well, it'd
That
be
was
Miami
like
if
10
I lived
years
in
ago.
Florida.
Fort Myers, Florida for me. Fort Myers. I love that.
It's hard to say unless you've actually been to.
Rod, where would you live?
If I had to choose a state, well, if I had to choose a state, it'd probably be Hawaii.
Okay. I used to want to pick Maine until we had this isolation shit with Corona. Because I was like, I could be on a ranch just in the middle of nowhere. Because I always was between Montana and Maine. Maine. That's where I would go, is Maine. Where would you go, Todd?
I'd probably be the opposite ends. I'd either go probably Hawaii or I'd probably go Maine too.
Maine. Okay, so we'll be in Maine because Hawaii is too expensive.
When did you say that? To worry about that? You said where if I had to live. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, if I'm
yeah.
fucking rich as fuck, I'm going to Maine. And if I'm rich as fuck, fuck the U.S., I'm going to Jamaica. Puppies and pot is what happens in Jamaica.
you know, there's other stuff besides Jamaica you could go to that aren't third world countries. If you're rich as fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, even if I was rich as fuck, I would be on that beach every day with all them poor people, and I'd give them all my money, and I'd smoke pot with the puppies.
And then Todd had to play bodyguard all day long.
Security. That's what they called him.
As usual.
Security. That's what they called him.
Hashtag free Shannon and Todd. The state of confusion. I thought about that state of confusion as well. Hey, Beer Man, what is going on? Says, hey, Rod and panel.
What's up,
cheers.
Beer Man?
What is going on, brother, out in Oregon? Blake says, cheers to Beer Man. Hawaii, golf and surf all day. That's what I'm talking about. Great food out there, too. And just having ocean front. Having that ocean there. Be nice. Good warm weather.
I gotta go to bed.
Arkansas,
You
the
ain't
girl
gotta go to
pig
bed.
can hold a pig.
I gotta go
And
to
Beer
bed.
Man said, cheers to Blake. You drink the whole growler yourself? And some of Todd's.
Shannon,
It's a lightweight though.
I gotta cheers.
Yeah, it is a lightweight. It's
Just a-
Hefeweizen.
It's just a halfie.
Doesn't take much. I've already been drunk. This is my second time being drunk today, so it's not that lightweight.
Is your headache
You're-
gone?
She's
I
no
don't
quitter.
have a headache.
No, and that's what it'll do it. Nobody's talking about Arkansas a while ago. He was going to mention Roy D. Mercer.
Oh, Roy D. Mercer. Do y'all remember him?
We're talking about comedians.
No, I
When we
never
were talking
heard of
about-
him.
Oh my fucking god!
I think it's a radio show in Arkansas.
And they used to do prank calls, the radio show, and he'd do prank calls. And he'd like try to start a fight with whoever he was calling. He'd be like, "How big a boy are you?" You know, and then he would talk about his little hamster and his name was Liberace and how they killed the Liberace. Yeah, we're gonna send it to you because we used to have
It's funny.
cassette tapes of this and we'd listen to it and we'd crack our ass up. 20 years ago, this
I'm
is
sure
when
you
this
can
happened.
YouTube it.
20 years
Roy
ago.
D. Mercer.
Bourbon said his mother-in-law lives in Maine.
I would love to live in Maine.
Hey, that was a real video, Eric. It's private now. The
What?
one you sent me is private now.
Which one is?
The one you put in our message.
Oh, yeah, I clicked on it and it's private. Yeah.
I didn't know it was a real video. I thought it was like some weird thing out there.
Hmm.
And that was followed up by well then. I don't know what's going on over there.
I don't know what's going on over there either.
Did something happen? I missed it when they were
I
earlier.
don't know. I got like two of them. One said that, the other one said kind of something else.
I feel like I missed something. Then Brandy came in and said something too. I don't know. Bourbon said it's brutal in the winter in Maine. And Roy D. Mercer.
Yes, Roy D. Mercer.
I think
You
I did.
could probably YouTube it. They're freaking funny. I think it was a radio show in Arkansas. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was in Arkansas, and they used to do these like prank calls or whatever. And it was
Elbows
Roy
and
D.
cheers
Mercer
for
was
Beer
part of
Man.
the character. Arkansas, and they used to do these like prank calls. Or
Shit.
Bourbon said, so just how big of an old boy are you?
Yes,
Yeah,
he's so
yeah.
fucking funny.
Mhm.
He's so
How big a
funny.
boy
Yeah.
are you? I'm
And he
gonna
said-
drive down there and I'm gonna whoop your ass.
No, it's not Siri. It's Alexa.
Alexa,
Silver
yeah.
Alexa.
Yeah.
It sounds like the guy they use on Bob and Tom. What is that?
It was very similar to Bob and Tom, yeah. But these guys, I think, were in Arkansas. I think.
Oh,
Because
here
I
it is.
swear
Can I put this up? Will you get like
you won't be able to. He'll have to.
okay. So Google Silver
Is it going to give me a
Alexa.
copyright?
No,
thing?
it was. Well, it's a Saturday Night Live skit.
Oh well,
For
yeah.
what?
Sometimes they do
It's
stuff.
a Saturday Night Live skit, but
Send
it's
it to me
freaking
in the
hilarious.
Send it to me
Freaking
on
hilarious.
Facebook.
If you could play it like on here, then everybody, it's funny as shit.
Yeah, it's like Alexa for old people, and they're like Alexa,
I've
but
seen
they
that
can't say
one.
Alexa. You
They
have
call it
seen
whatever
it?
different
Yeah, I've
name
seen
it
that
is, you know. Yeah.
That
It'd be
was all right.
Allegra,
I have done.
Alexandra,
It's
That's
pretty
what we
funny.
keep-
and they're
Keenan,
like, turn the heat up, and
Yeah,
he'd
that's
be
what
like,
with
she's
Keenan on
like,
there.
it's
Yeah.
100 degrees in here.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking funny.
Blake said Todd was Iowa. LMAO. Is Iowa not Arkansas? Seriously?
No.
Blake is saying it was a comedian that you were talking about. Mercer, maybe in Iowa.
Was Iowa? Okay. Well, I was thinking it was an Arkansas
He's
radio
fucking
show
hilarious.
was who I thought it was. But I think Roy D. Mercer was a made up like.
Yeah,
character or
Roy D.
something.
Mercer was a radio station. It was before there was.
Roy D. Mercer was the character, but he might have been a comedian. I'm
It
not
was
sure.
before we had YouTube and shit.
I can't go ahead
That's
and
how
wonder
fucking-
my wife will see his hands like iron
Blake would know.
skillets, or she has hands like wash tubs. Can't remember.
Probably iron skillets, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I like a good stand-up comedian. So I need to update my Facebook page with the comedy stuff. I haven't done it in a while. I have like 900 people on that page.
You have to send me something to that, Ron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about ready really to start a YouTube page just so I can interact with people because I can't right now because of the coronavirus.
Do it. I mean, it's just a way to kind of interact with people.
You was going to say YouTube virus, wasn't you?
Yeah, it'll go away when I can interact with people in real life, but
Well,
yeah.
it'll go away.
Right.
You can
Why
build
does
it
that
out, have
go
fun
away?
with it.
Because it's nice to get in the car and go somewhere.
You can
Maybe
YouTube
get millions of followers and I can retire.
Todd, me and Rod all go places. We don't have to record every second.
Will you if I make a YouTube channel, will y'all come to my channel and
Yes.
talk to me like
Yeah.
this?
Yeah. If you invite us.
Of course I would invite you. Hey,
We're on
one of-
his channel, so why wouldn't he come to yours?
no, hey, you guys,
Yeah,
one of the
look
biggest
right there.
He-
Look right there.
He's off
Rod,
He's
I
off
know
the
you
hook
want
at that
to,
point.
Rod. I know we want to talk about the comments,
She's
but
not
I just
listening.
have one thing to say. No, I am. You're
No,
telling
he
me
was
to
telling
be
you to read.
quiet.
He's telling you to read Bourbon's comment.
Yeah, read Bourbon's comment.
You
You're-
are what?
Interacting with people now, we are real.
I know you are. I know you are. And that's my thing. I'm
That's
just
what she's
like,
saying.
and that's why I love this. It's like,
And Bourbon
because,
said he subscribed to your channel.
oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. But I just wanted to, and it doesn't even matter about being subscribed. I just want to talk to you guys. That's what I want to do. I don't give a shit about anything else. Like, I just love, and I hate that y'all live so far away because I wish you were at my kitchen table and we could all play cards and talk in person.
Hey, Shannon, and lumpy mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I know y'all. Yeah. Hey, everybody loved them. Everybody loved the mashed
I
potatoes.
never had them, Shannon. I never had them.
Who made
Well,
lumpy
if you
mashed
come
potatoes?
down, you will have my lumpy mashed potatoes, and Rod will have my fried bologna.
My sister-in-law never made them. I was hoping to have some.
No, she's too pretty to cook.
Vanessa
I
said,
love
will
Jana.
sub. I'm subbed
love
to yours
her.
already. So Vanessa, see, people want you to have a channel.
It's not even about having a channel. I just love to have you guys. I love to talk to you all. I love
Well,
it.
you can be like what we are now. We're live right now. We're interacting with people here in the chat and with us.
That's all your
right
channel
here.
could be is just live, tune in. and
Just
we'll
until the
talk.
coronavirus is done. I'm gonna be Corona Shannon. Shit
I thought
show
you were gonna be-
Corona Shannon.
Shit
Yeah,
show,
then they might
Shannon,
think I have
free.
Corona.
How's
No,
that?
maybe that's not a good idea.
But that's all YouTube is, more or less. I have one because I like to just do stupid
Right.
kind of more or less.
Kitty said it was
And I
hands
would-
like iron skillets. Funny.
Yeah. And I wouldn't do it for the subscribers. I'd just be like to be connected to other people. That's what I would do.
The
I've
thing
got
is-
like 20 subscribers. I don't even have anything.
I think I have one subscriber.
That's probably Vanessa. She says she was
Is
on
that
Skype.
you? Oh,
Thank you.
Eric, I love you. I love you, Eric. I love you.
What's your channel name, Shannon?
Shannon Wren. I don't know. I don't know.
I can't remember. It's been so long. I'll be honest.
It's called Drunk Ass Shannon.
No, Shit Show Shannon.
No, Drunk
Shit
Ass
Show
Shannon.
Shannon.
Shit Show Shannon.
Appropriate.
Shit Show Shannon. Yes.
Well, both of them. You go either way. You
Yeah.
can go either way.
But I honestly would do it. If I woke up, I'm like, I would like to get out of bed all fucking, mess and be like, I'm going to make my coffee and I'm going to sit on TV and I'm going to watch this show. Watch this show with me so we can talk about it.
You get banned though. You can't show it on there.
Well, I'm not going to show it, but they
Oh.
can watch it and I can watch it and we can talk about it.
There you go.
Do it.
It's not for viewers, it's for connection.
Do it.
See, Vanessa said I'm sub to you, Shannon. Vanessa said she's the one that was sub to you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, hell, I can't remember what it is then.
Bourbon says Shifty
What?
Shannon, Shady Shannon, Saucy Shannon. I can help you. Logo.
I can help you come up with a logo. There you
Oh, I love all of y'all.
go. Saucy Shannon.
See, you should actually do it.
I bet you'd be
Can I be-
surprised by how many people
Can I be a
you
guest
interact
if you
with.
do?
That's all I want. I just want to interact with people. And
What's
I want to learn from people.
Shannon,
Yeah,
look what Trish and Brandon are doing over there. There's this kind of beer centric. It kind of goes around that. Well, you can have it be anything that you want. Really anything. It doesn't have to be in one kind of genre. That's a.
So tomorrow I'll be like, shit show Shannon woke up at 3 p.m. Let's have our coffee.
No, you
I'm
don't
up
have to
early
be
at
like
3
that.
p.m.
It doesn't.
I could.
It's not like a Facebook or Twitter kind of social media. It's like what we're kind of doing right here, video kind of chatting.
And I'd
That's
be
what
fine
it
if
is.
just one person came up and like talked to me. I'd be fine with that. One person, I'd be good.
Vanessa
you have me
says,
on your
yes,
show?
now 494 subs don't have any public videos.
Yeah, see,
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, Vanessa has almost 500 subs and she has no video.
Because I know people with videos and not even
Oh, wow.
494 subs.
That's because
Vanessa.
that's because she's so interesting.
Yes,
Nobody even
Vanessa
cares.
has like way more life experiences, and she's a way more productive person than I am. But like, I'm not a productive person.
My videos are shit, Shannon. My videos are basically shit. They really are. They're shit.
But we just love to see. I love.
Well, you guys do. I mean, Rod, you and Shannon, and everybody. Other people do. But out to the masses, they're probably thinking, well, "Who the hell's this fucking idiot?"
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
I don't
really.
give a fuck.
To the masses.
Why does he keep wearing lion stuff?
Yeah,
What's wrong? What's wrong? They feel sorry.
Yeah.
What's wrong with this guy?
Lion's hat. What the hell?
He's got
But I don't even notice the lions.
He's got
I'm just
tigers
like,
and lion shit on. I'm gonna subscribe.
I don't even notice your lions and tigers stuff. I don't even notice that.
I had 3 people say "Go Lions" when I was there. So
There you go. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I honestly, I might do it just because I'm sick of being in this house all by myself.
Do it.
I'm sick
Do it.
of it. May last a week.
Vanessa, if you go live, Vanessa will chat with you all the time.
Shannon, the real thing is you can have it go as long or as short as you want. It doesn't have you control it. That's it. You control.
I bet you'll like it when you do it, though. You'll probably go longer than you think.
And then I'll never leave my house because I get all the interaction I did in the house. And then Todd will be like, why don't you ever want to leave the house?
Well, I started my channel in 15, Rod. When did you start yours?
15.
See?
But do y'all really think my name should be Shit Show Shit? I mean, I know
You
I'm
can
a
have
shit
it be
show.
anything you want.
I wouldn't put
You could just do triple S.
I would do
I mean,
something like
I am
that. I would say
I'm
like
a shit
that.
show. I'm a shit show even when I'm not drunk.
I would not put shit show Shannon.
No.
I would not do that.
You could just put it triple S.
Like triple X.
Triple S.
But like triple X.
I don't know, it's, maybe.
I am kind of a triple X kind of girl, so
Kinda.
triple S might work for me.
You can have it be anything.
That'd be
you
the
want.
abbreviation for it.
Just put like Shannon Talks because that's what it's going to be.
Really,
I love it.
Really.
Shannon talks.
Shannon talks. Shannon talks, but she listens too.
No,
Very little.
I'm thinking Shannon Talks.
Shannon talks but listens very little.
So
Okay.
Vanessa says in the comments she's just a simple math teacher. If Vanessa kind of focused on math and did kind of math on YouTube, think how much of a resource she would be.
A bunch. She's
sure.
a genius, so it wouldn't matter.
She is, but I hate math.
I
Like,
hate math too, but she would be a resource if she were to kind of put it in layman's terms for everybody. Really?
But yeah, we'll go shopping and I'll be like, Todd, this shirt's $60 and it says it's 30% off. How much is this shirt? And then he'll just get in his head and he'll tell me. I'm like, how do you fucking do that? I'm like, if I hear numbers, my brain just scrambles. And I'm like, I don't care. I like it. I'm going to buy it.
It's $18, by the way.
$60 with 30% off is $18. $18 off.
Yeah.
And then I got to say, what's 60 minus 18? What's 60 minus 18?
42.
32.
That's still too much to pay for a shirt. That's
42.
too much to pay for a shirt.
Come on, Eric.
42, yeah. Sorry.
In Michigan, with your $5,
In
5 cent
Michigan, it's
returns,
32, okay?
it might actually be 32. Because you got to add all the extras on top of it.
If it's a Rod J deal, it's like 12. So
Yeah.
Well, right, yeah. Depends on who you're talking to.
Todd, if I knew how to do math, I'd rule the world.
Talk to Vanessa.
Maybe.
Talk to Vanessa.
Vanessa could be your tutor.
You guys could be
I don't have
Deadly-
any interest in
a deadly
numbers.
duo.
That's what the pharmacy's for.
Thanks to
Shane,
Vanessa. Vanessa really enjoyed this Thursday night, and others. It means a lot that we can get together and chit chat. Well, we appreciate you having you here, Vanessa.
It really
Agree,
does.
Vanessa. Agree, Vanessa.
Eric, what?
I'm a little bit of a numbers nerd, so I kind of like math.
I
Vanessa,
hate
you're
numbers.
awesome.
I hate numbers.
Vanessa is awesome.
Vanessa
Gotta
is
catch
like
up.
Wonder Woman.
I think Ari was putting the kids down, possibly.
Yeah, I think she is.
How about where the hell was my damn beer, Shannon show?
Where the hell
That
is
would
my
be-
damn beer?
Where's my
That
damn
would be
beer?
show.
Where's my
That would
damn
be-
beer?
In the fridge.
That's what he
You can
said.
Have your channel be Shannon Talks, and one of me, where the hell's my damn beer, Todd?
Yeah.
That would be one of the show titles.
That'd be a good one, Devil D. That'd be a good one.
I would not do a show without Todd. I can tell you that.
You want another beer? I'll get you another beer.
Give me another beer.
It's an Eric special, though.
Get me a Bud Light or a
No.
Miller Light. Give
Well,
me.
no, that's what I'm going to
I
get.
don't want anything fancy.
It's an Eric special.
Super saucy Shannon, triple A.
Shannon.
Yes, yes.
Vanessa, if you did videos, I'd watch. Yeah, Vanessa would just do some videos.
But we could interact. I'm not worried about viewers. I'm worried about interacting. I want to talk to you
Bourbon
guys.
said, "Oh, you guys are doing fuzzy math." No, well, Todd had the correct
No, I'm one
answer.
of these.
Erica
I had the wrong
miscalculated.
answer. I had the wrong answer.
But wherever I go, I get deals, and my math is always better than everybody else's because I get prices that nobody else understands.
Stop, dude. Stop.
You confuse them. That's what it's called.
Stop,
Confusion.
Rob. Stop.
I just tell Todd and
Okay.
Eric, give them the money. Give them the money.
Rod, are you a big tipper? Are you the bigger tipper or is your wife the bigger tipper?
I write all the stuff.
No, that's not the answer to the question. Are you
No,
a
she's
bigger
not a
tipper?
She doesn't. Whenever we go out, I pay. I write everything.
Are you a big tipper?
Depends on the service. It's usually pretty good.
Eric, are you a big tipper?
More times than not, yes, I am.
Have you guys ever been in the service industry where you had to depend on tips?
Yeah, I bartended before.
Shouldn't
But
matter.
if the service isn't good, I'm not going to reward them for bad service either.
That's what I've been trying to tell them.
Yeah, but I'm like, I've been a server, and sometimes there's a reason you're a bad server.
Sometimes
Yeah, but you always
there is
control your attitude. So if you're not trying to make,
Yeah, it's
control
about
your
their
attitude,
attitude.
you got
It's
to.
about their attitude, Shannon.
I don't give a shit. Like
Well,
we
see,
went
that's
to get our
you.
growler. We went to get our growler tonight, and we made this thing where we got a budget for him, for me, a week, and then we got our combined money. And so I was like, I got this much left in my budget. So we went to get our growler, which was, how much is a growler?
Like, I don't know. I'm not sure. The whole thing tonight.
I'm
was
like,
$28.
I'm giving her $40 because coronavirus,
One growler?
but it's
I gave her
coronavirus.
30.
And she's the best girl ever. And I'm like, it's coronavirus,
Okay.
and she's like,
She
not,
just handed her cash.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
her mom
here's-
just passed away. And
her.
stuff,
Yeah,
so
she's my
did.
friend. I make good friends, and she's 21, and she's a good girl. And I'm like, I'm gonna give her $40 for a tip. And we're not rich by any means, but
It's
that's my
30.
money. I get to spend however I want to.
Right. It's
Todd
your-
Todd's getting stuck on the
And I
tip.
had,
It was $30, not 40.
I gave her
No,
$40.
you didn't.
I gave
you,
her 2 20s.
I don't know where you got the other 20 from because I gave you
Fuck.
got $30.
Anyway, I was just like, this is the money I have left over for the week. I got 40. I had 90. I gave her 40, like $40 for her because she is the most, I love her. I fucking love her. She's the best girl ever. Yeah. And she deserves it. She's a good bartender and she's my friend. So, and she's suffering in the coronavirus because not everybody can come in and tip her,
And plus, they're shut down. So
Well, Well, since 10% is 60 is 6 times, so by 3 you get 18. I can do simple math. Don't add a Y or X to that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Y X plus
We're getting into algebra.
2 pi times.
But that said, our oldest tutoring was for a 72-year-old English major who was terrified of the 3 math classes she had to do. I told her you was just there to show her she knows the material already. Told her I was there just to show her she knows the material already. So yeah.
I hate math. I hate it.
Blake said I would too, Erie. Math is, I don't know, I always thought math was fine. I mean, it's just a formula.
I'm a filler. Yeah.
There's no
I
change
feel-
to it. You just do it and yeah.
There's no
Cheers,
feelings with math.
yeah, it's just
Hold on,
math.
babe,
Math
Lou.
is
Hold on.
science. It's just exact.
I'm a
Cheers,
filler.
Rod. Cheers, Rod, Eric, Shannon, Sidekick, Bourbon, Erie, Vanessa, Blake, Dee Dee, bless up, Beer Joe, and you ladies need to do this. Cheers, Bamboo. What up, Bamboo? Cheers, Bamboo. Hope all is well, homie. And yeah, doing okay, man. Hope you too, the fam, as well as everyone. Yeah, hopefully everybody's doing good. Comp Sci is my other degree as well. And yes, sir, perfecting the whole social distancing thing. Yeah, I was ahead of the curve on that one. I'm all about the social distancing. LOL,
Rod, are you and
Beer,
your
yeah,
wife
me too.
social distancing?
Yeah, we're not doing very good social distancing
What do you mean? Yeah.
Do you and your wife social distance?
I mean, you don't have to social distancing in the same house together. If one gets it, you're both locked down.
Really?
Yeah.
So I don't have to social distance from you?
Well, we're not tonight.
If one of you gets it, then you're quarantined. You're both quarantined.
Your whole house
So.
is quarantined.
I love math, but no lie, these classes are kicking my ass. Hey, Bamboo, anyone remember what bubble memory was? I do not remember bubble memory. That was a long time ago when I was back in school. So none of y'all were strippers that depended on tips.
No,
Hey.
Erie, I've never been a stripper. No.
Did I tell you all this story? Did I tell you all this story before?
Probably.
What story, Shannon? What story?
Okay.
You'll hear
so
it again,
before
just in
Todd
case.
and I were dating,
You were a
and
stripper?
he thought I was a big whore because all the guys would come up and ask me to date
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, you
we've
did.
heard this,
Yeah, we've heard that
yeah,
story.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
in the Walmart parking lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Move on. Move on.
Bamboo
Next.
says, I'm a great tipper. Used to work in the service industry, so I know how that goes. Even though I'm not rich, I tip very well. Funny, I've known a lot of people that don't. Yeah, a lot of rich people definitely don't. Actually, if you go back to the history of tipping, it's actually got racial undertones, but that's a whole different topic there.
No, I want to hear. What do you mean?
It was basically how they used to do like a lot of like low help, which to use like black service and stuff back in the day. How to like you have to look at it. There's an article I'll send to you on. I'm not gonna get into it now, but
No, I have a question. Rod, I have a question for
I'm
you.
trying to get the comments right now. Hold on.
Okay, but you'll come back to me, right?
I'll come back to you. I did do a
Maybe.
side
Okay.
profession once upon a time. Real question: do any of y'all clean the tables before you leave a restaurant? What do you mean clean a table? I clean
You
the
put
plate.
all the shit. You put
I
all
do.
the
I'll wipe
plates.
my shit up if I get any crumbs
You
on
put
here.
all
I'll
the
wipe it
plates together, and you put all the
Technically,
condiments to make it easy.
They survey people in the service industry, and they don't like when people stack the plates and stuff because the way they like do stuff.
up. That makes sense because it makes it more messy. But if I
Yeah.
get crumbs on table, I'll wipe it up myself
Mom
and
would
put it on there.
Mom would get so mad at Aunt Regina.
When she stack them up.
I tip 20% or round up as standard. I will from there. Yeah, I usually get 20% round up or something like that, and then you go from that. If there's some issues or anything like that and everything, I might go at the minimum. I would go like 15, I believe. But that would be like something really bad that like I felt like because again I've worked in the industry and I feel like you weren't pulling your thing.
Yeah, but you know what's going on other than your table.
But I've been.
That's how I think.
I've been in positions before, so I know what you should be doing.
Yeah, but
it doesn't really happen where I'm like I tip that low anyway. Usually it's like 20, 25, 30 or something. You're
Yeah,
gonna make a mess. I sure do a quick wipe job. What?
I look at a waitress or waiter as kind of a salesperson.
I don't.
Yeah.
But
I
also,
do.
it's the same sense. I mean, I do tip them more normally, but if their service is bad, it's not my fault that they're having a bad day. They still should. People don't look at me any different if I go to work than them. If I'm in a shitty mood at work, then that's that's not their problem. That's my problem. Like if a waitress is coming and waiting on me.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
No, I know, but I'm not saying I'm not tipping them. I'm just saying I'm not tipping them as much because they're not being very good.
And that you can feel your way, and I can feel my way. And if you walk away and you only gave them,
but you shouldn't give them
15%, then I'll throw a 20 or 10
You shouldn't give them 100% just because you think you should because you worked in the industry. Is what I'm saying. If they weren't good, they weren't good. That's not. They may be shitty. Doesn't matter. They just might be shitty. That's not the job for them.
Dee Dee said I gave.
They're working for tips.
Got my entry before appetizers and burnt my steak. I usually give 20%. I mean, again, if the stuff isn't there, they're supposed to organize it. And although a penny is like the worst thing you can do to the server.
Yeah, that's worse than leaving no tip.
It's but again, you don't reward bad service. Like any other thing, you wouldn't reward bad service. If they screwed up, something in your car, you wouldn't want to pay for. You like you don't reward bad. So why for the service industry you have to do it? In fact, really, the company should be paying their employees better and stop trying to put on the people.
Right. Yes. And that's what I've told my daughter, and that's what I've told him. I'm like, okay, so we're going down the street. There's a homeless person. Maybe that homeless person is not a homeless person, and they're just trying to get money. And I'm like, that's their issue, but you did the right thing by giving them $20. Maybe they might go and buy.
Did you do the right thing though? Because maybe you're enabling them to keep doing it.
That's exactly that.
I'm okay with that.
But you said the right thing. I'm just saying it might not be the right thing.
Shannon, people have the power to change themselves. Even if you're living in the street, you have the power to change yourself.
I agree. I understand where people come from when they're saying, I'm not going to give them money because they make $80,000 a year and they're on the street. But you know what? I don't know that. And I go there and they look like they need help and I give them help. Then maybe they're fucking me. Maybe they're, pulling the wool over my eyes.
I've fed homeless people before and stuff like that.
I have too, yeah.
I just don't think you look at it as a right or wrong thing. I'm just saying.
Right.
But if you just want to do it, just do it.
Yes. I would rather help a person that doesn't need it than not help a person that needs it.
But they have to take the initiative. They have to take the initiative to get themselves back on their feet. We can't. Me or you or Todd.
I agree. For them. I agree. But giving them $10 isn't going to break me. It's not going to make my life worse. I've got $10. I can give it to them. Maybe they might go screw off with it or whatever. That's fine. That's their deal. My deal is I tried to help somebody that I thought maybe needed help. Even if they didn't.
I guess I'm an asshole then because I'll be like, dude, there's services that can get you back on your feet. Go do it.
No, I'm not saying you're an asshole. I'm just saying we're different. I'm not saying you're an asshole.
Everything can be explained by math, art as feeling, but art can also use math. Yeah. I have to stack all the plates so they can be easily picked up and wipe the tables down. I suppose. I don't think I'm crazy. Yeah, there was just like a report I read before, like how service people don't like when customers stack stuff because they have their own way of how they're removing. They have their own way of taking stuff off the table. So
I'm gonna ask the next time we go if that's what they want us to do. Because if it makes it easier, I'll do it.
Most servers I've seen have always taken stack stuff, so it's
yeah.
I'm
just
trying to help.
They say. I mean.
You're right. It is a preference.
However, I won't be a slob.
I'm not going to be a slob.
But it's up for them to actually do that and everything.
What's that say?
What?
I saw my name. What's that say?
It says Shannon is like I don't get this social distance from you. Do you have readers? That's right. You do have readers. You just don't have them on. Remember, we all put our readers out at dinner that time.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, and I'm on my phone too, and it's a lot smaller.
So that's not where you're going to get. So that's not where you got the name Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Not going to give away my trade secrets. Oh man, let me see here.
Shannon, what are you doing?
I'm pointing to Big Daddy.
Point towards me.
Erie says, "Now we all know the truth." I don't know where you're pointing to. You're off in the distance somewhere.
It's hard. It's hard to understand where the camera is.
I grew up super poor and now I make way too much money to get shit from the stimulus. It's not about being rich. It's about if you had everything handed to you or not.
Like if you've never had fried bologna. Those are the people. What's this? What's she say?
What? Shannon, I was going to tell you your hair looked good tonight, but Eric beat me to it.
Yeah. See, Shannon? See, somebody else.
My hair's not red, but it looks red. It always looks
red. It does
red.
look red, but it looks good. It does. It looks
If
good.
you offer food to
Thank
someone and take
you.
it with thanks, they're hurting. If they throw it away, they ain't hurting. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. There was a guy one time we came out of stuff, and one of the people were asking one of the guys, we were walking for money or whatever. I always walk past most of them, but the one guy stopped. He's like, asking for dollars and that. So the guy gave him 4 quarters, and the guy was like, "What's this shit?" He's like, "You don't have a dollar?" And they're like, "That is a
That's
dollar."
what you get.
And the homeless
Yeah.
guy was arguing about it. He's like, "Well, give my quarters back then if you're upset about it."
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We did that in Indianapolis a couple of years ago. We was coming out of our work party dinner for Christmas, and we had leftovers, so we got a box.
No, we went in and I was like, give him money. And you're like, well, we'll give him our leftovers when we come out.
That's what I was getting ready to say. If you let me finish the story. Never mind, she doesn't beat me to it.
Story of our marriage.
Good God.
He loves you, Shannon. He loves you.
I'm with
He
you,
should
Shannon,
love me.
here, he says. Beerman says, I went 10. Cheers,
Hi.
y'all. Much love. And I went 10 too. Dolly said, oh, we're giving away $10 bills here.
Dolly, you ain't getting $10 for me. You ain't getting
Hey,
10.
what's
Make it
happening?
rain.
Miscellaneous. Cool. Thanks, brother. Beerman Raid.
Beer man.
LOL, delightful. Cheers to miscellaneous. And make it a grand. 1,000. Cheers to Beerman.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Cheers to miscellaneous. Cheers, eclectic right on. Oh man, let's see here. And it says, me too, delightful, LOL. Roger and your panel, great to see you guys. You too, my friend. And I put gas in a random person's car that claimed to be going to see a member of their family in the hospital. Yeah, I've done that before too here. I know it's probably some type of hustle. When I did it before.
But it's okay. You did the right thing.
Not necessarily. He just kind of sold it well. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Just in case, I'll give it to you.
Right. Yeah. They might have been hustling you, but you felt to do that. So that's good.
I don't like when a restaurant has an item in each separate dish. I empty them all into one plate and just stack the empty. See, again, people stack. I don't stack anything because I'm not supposed to stack stuff. They're supposed to do it. I mean, you're doing the work for them, and you're going to tip them too. So
It's okay.
Vanessa,
I don't
cheers.
care.
It's all up to you. It's all up to the individual. LOL,
Right.
Vanessa, LL. Vanessa, hi, beer man. You're nice, eerie. Dolly said, I love fried bologna, miscellaneous said.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go.
Beerman says, fried bologna. So Beerman's on board.
Get
Here
past
we go again. Now give me some money, Erie. Dolly said. Oh,
It wouldn't be a show without fried bologna.
LOL. Wait a minute, hold on. There's no super chat in here. No, wait a minute, no sign.
Oh yeah,
below.
there's not.
I may have a few dollars, but y'all may give it to Split Dolly and Beerman. Beerman says, I want money, Erie, LOL. It's a damn shame, ain't it, Bourbon Bounty? You guys on panel having a good time. Love it. How's the world around you? World's still spinning. No real big concerns.
Fucking sucks.
We're surviving, Beer Man. We're surviving. Hey, Beer Man, I see your notifications come up. I just haven't clicked on them yet.
Yeah, I don't have a super chat because I'm not at the level yet of what YouTube needs you at for the hours, but not that I'm all in it for the dollars anyway. No, I'm like, I don't know, 3,700 or something, but you know, I have things in the link for like PayPal or Stream Elements or something like that, but I don't do it for the money, so it doesn't really bother me as much.
You get money from this?
You can, yeah.
You can.
But not when you talk like I talk. I couldn't get money.
I think all those makeup people you watch, dude, they make a bazillion dollars.
I don't want their money. I just want to interact with other human beings.
I just say if you want something, take out the store, get something there, and get yourself a little something.
So if I got money, I could give it to the homeless people.
No.
You could. If it's your money, you can do whatever you want with it. Rod J, man, I got a great box from Rogue Brewing today just for reviewing their beers. They hooked me up with about 100 words of stuff. Well, shit. That's awesome. Congrats, Miscellaneous.
See,
that's Rod J deals right there.
You got hooked up with some stuff out there from Rogue, so keep doing what you're doing, my friend. I actually got one of their anniversary beers I could actually do a review on.
Damn, he knows how to spell miscellaneous.
I'm watching.
Bye, Shannon.
I'm watching our leaders at the state and federal level be idiots. Yeah. Yeah, that's on like every day now, Alan. Blake said, Beer Man was good, big dog. LOL eclectic. Blake, you know you lie. Your ass is looking up ways to get into Tweety's luggage without getting on the corona. Where is Tweety tonight? Yeah, but Blake,
Yeah, where is Tweety?
like
She must be on quarantine.
LMAFO area and Bourbon County. Give me cool grand. You're rich, right? Give me rich people guilt money. I'll throw my dog in a limp for free.
And a limp.
Come on, Dolly.
LOL, it's not really worth it, really. Yeah, you can, but it's not worth it. You need some super chat. It's not like super chat is not only a sign when YouTube, says you've done enough to get super chat. Shannon, I get money for it sometimes. Well, Shannon's not there now, so Greed Erie. Just to claim taxable income at the end of the year. That's it. And you have a threshold of 100 and you get paid. Yeah, I'm actually I think I'm like at $89. I was at 89 like 2 years ago when they changed everything or whatever. So
Shit, I'm nowhere near $100. I'm nowhere near.
Yeah, Rogue hooked him up. That's awesome, man. Looking forward. I gotta check out your stuff to see what they all got you there on the thing. Did you do an unboxing miscellaneous? Hope you did, and then you can check that out. Yep, nifty little threshold to make it hard for small channels. That's for damn sure. Hiding from Blake, Gary said. Yeah, we're friends. He said hiding from Blake. But they take 30% away on Super Chat. Yeah, they'll take that. They'll take their cut on it. I used to actually be part of one of the groups that represents the YouTubers, and they actually used to pay each month. It was only like pennies or something. No, but it went to the PayPal account. Super Chat, like 40% of it goes to YouTube. Yeah. Every chat they take 30%. Guys, can you claim these nuts? Dollars. Oh, that's right. It's 40% of your monthly from videos. Yeah, they take their threshold on it. So if you get on with one of the other groups, they can actually give you a little bit more too. I think it was Freedom I was a part of, one of the MCNs, and it wasn't too bad, but they couldn't keep anybody when it changed as well. Drinking a nice Voodoo Ranger IPA, good. That's a nice one.
Nice beer, man. Nice.
Dada Dolly, Sweet Angel, or her over here.
Over here.
I did on the beer and jerky, but I was thinking about getting a Rogue and doing an unboxing just to say thanks for coming. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm sure they probably appreciate that too, and definitely have to check that out there. Honestly, all YouTube is a fun time. That's it, and that's all I want. Yeah, that's I think what most people do YouTube for is just for the fun time. Has 600, go down to 392 the first month. Didn't make enough for the second one. LMAO. Yeah, I mean it's going to fluctuate. So. Oh, Blake said that was his Nelly impression. That's Nelly impression.
I've been here.
Yeah, so I mean, you can do like the chats, and I think it's like Stream Elements or PayPal, or there's another one you can do. But like I said, I've had some people ask me about that before. Oh, what's the other one? Patreon, which
Patreon. Yeah,
anything with it. I got a Patreon thing set up, but I just haven't done anything because it's like if you do Patreon, you're supposed to do something. Special for the Patreon people. Like, what am I going to do special? Send a newsletter? I don't know. I just kind of do videos, have fun, Do like Alan. Go out there and get yourself a Stein off the store. That way you have something to enjoy for yourself.
What's a Stein?
Or a keychain like Erie got.
A leader. A leader's
or a hat like Erie got.
I saw Erie. Is Erie still here? Because
let me finish talking. Or a t-shirt like Eric.
I need to get another t-shirt, right? I do. Yeah. I gotta get another one. In the big boy size.
There you go. What, Shannon?
Well, I don't remember now because now I feel ashamed because you told me to shut up.
I'm gonna do a Shannon Redbeard show. Just see who can help.
I really do like Redbeard.
There'd be a lot of talking. Nobody could understand.
I would listen to Redbeard. I'd just like, what?
I'm not even gonna get on. I'm just gonna let it play and let them do the whole show. I mean,
that's all you'd have to do.
I don't remember what I was gonna say. Continue, and I'll be quiet.
I haven't seen Red in here in a bit too.
You haven't seen Redbeard in here, yeah.
Yeah. That's nice. 100% to the creator. Beer Man having a PayPal link is nice. Yeah, and I got some awesome Rod J merch. Yes, you do, girl. And hey, Eric, I got a shirt with the stars on it. I'm just saying. Or for your true fans, I mean, you could do a membership. Yeah, but that gets into more of something that takes more involvement type things. And I don't have time, hardly the time to get these done outside of actually working and stuff too. So that's the reason I kind of do the other stuff there. And if people want to go to the links to the store and all kind of stuff, that's all available there as well. If people do want to donate, there are donation links down there. I never really look at them as much, but there are things set up. They just send me an email if something happens. Writing the premium version for the Shannon Red Beer show. Exactly. It'll be a world premiere. Plus it doesn't come from where. That's for sure. Eclectic. Oh boy, at miscellaneous. If I'm not mistaken. YouTube membership, you gotta have at least 30,000 subs. So you need that as well. And then LOL Blake. And then Shannon is sidekick are muted over there, so I don't know what's going on. She doesn't know she's muted.
Trying to find Erie.
I'm
on
trying to
Facebook.
find Erie on
Scroll up
Facebook
to my friends.
because I was like, she came up with her actual name.
What are
Here,
doing?
you just fucking
just
do it.
Fucked it up.
Because I saw Erie and I was like, I thought her actual name was Erie, and I was gonna send her a Facebook notification or a friend request, and then was that her real name? So I was just trying to be friends with her on Facebook.
Yeah, it's not Erie on Facebook.
Todd thinks it's Erica, but I don't think that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to say her name on here because in case you didn't want to
Text it. Text it to
Too
Todd.
late, you done.
No, I don't think it's. I really don't think it's Erica.
Thanks, Todd.
No, sorry. Add friend Susan. Susan, I'm gonna send you your friend request.
Said it anyway. She said it anyway, so I wasn't going to say anything just because some people like to, keep some of that stuff out of there.
Sorry.
It's free for all. It is a free for all right now. Shannon, for 1,000 tonight only, I'll send you a Facebook link.
Oh, thanks.
Everybody wants Shannon to hand out money now.
$10. $10 only if you need it.
It'll take $10. Nickname for my family is stuck. So that's where Erie came from. All right, Eclectic. And Eclectic's drinking a Mountain Dew. So you're going to have a little caffeine rush here tonight.
I'm out of my
Never
Andy
going to
tonight,
sleep.
so it's gonna be a long night tonight.
Just sent the profile to Todd, so. But I think Todd pulled up Erie already.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, she accepted my friend request. We're good.
And Blake said, "Cheers, everyone." All right.
Yeah, I'm friends with her, so I told her to go to my page and.
Blake said, "Shannon, my real name is Jerome."
Jerome TV.
You look like a Jerome.
Jerome,
Like a
what's going on, Jerome?
Jerome, that makes more sense now. I didn't think he was a Blake.
On his channel, yeah.
Jerome, that makes more sense.
Yeah. Red beard really has a red beard, yes.
Dude, I'm on his channel right now. He looks, yeah. I'm just
On Red Beard's channel, is he pretty hammered?
Oh, he looks a little. He's hit the bowl a few too many times.
With that guy going on.
Oh yeah.
I'm out. See you, except for everyone. For Blake, have a great night. Hey, thanks, Mr. Lynn. Thanks for swinging by. I'll swing by to check out your video there too. Congrats again. That's nice that Rogue recognized you there. I wonder if they sent him a condom like they did Jay that time.
Oh my god!
Rogue and Rogue's some condoms within their stuff.
He's like, I remember. He's like, what am I supposed to do with these? I'm like, come on, dude.
If you have to explain it.
Yeah. Beerman said, "Hey Jerome, what's up?" I mean Steve. I mean, really, it is red. Yo, it's very red. Yeah. Blake's real name is Jack, middle name Ass. Yeah, nice one, Mary. Hey, what's happening, Michelle? Cheers.
That's Chad's brother.
About
Sparkles in the house.
What's going on, Sparkles? I seen you on Trish's channel, by the way. Seen you on her channel.
I just saw your thing in the private. Yeah, I bet he is. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and get ready to wind this baby down. Get up and do some shit tomorrow. like work.
Yeah, so do I. So do I.
Yeah, it sucks.
That being said,
All right, guys, if you had too much to drink, please get a designated driver. You guys should know my spiel by now, but if not, I'm going to say it one more time. Guys, if you're driving home drunk, please get a designated driver because you're going to get pulled over by the cops. They're going to make you do the stupid-ass sobriety test. Then you get a free ride to jail, and then you have court fees and possible prison time. And then if you hit or kill somebody, you guys know you're going to be in a slammer for a while. And if you kill yourself, all I've done is hurt yourself and put yourself in a funeral, okay? Just sleep off your buzz, get your car on the day, get an Uber, a taxi, a Lyft. Take advantage of the apps on your phone to get the Uber and the taxi apps downloaded on your phone because the little 50 or 75 or even $100 you get is going to save way more than the $10,000 plus you're going to have in whatever you got to do. Okay, just please do not do it because I want to see you back here next time, right here next week on the Rod J. BeerVentures show. So what? Oh, sorry, I'm hearing Carrie. I'm hearing Carrie right now through my headphones. I'm sorry, guys. So.
Start over.
No, I'm not starting over. All right. Just guys, just please do not drive home drunk. Okay. Just take common sense and social distancing and stuff like that because in the day and age we live in. Okay. All right, guys. Deuces. I'll send it back to Ryan.
there we go. What did she try to do?
I don't know what she's doing.
She played Tetris or something.
I love Tetris.
She's recording Eric's
PSA.
Who was recording my PSA?
Todd.
You want me to do it one more time?
Yes, one more time.
Hold
All right,
on. We're wrapping up. We're not going again. You got to replay.
You can do it afterwards.
You can do it afterwards. Michelle, sorry, I didn't know you weren't feeling well, so good to see you're feeling better. Beerman, check out with you next time. Cheers, my friend, and Alan, everybody else. And Miss Laney said he did not get rubbers. So
really, you didn't get any set? Really?
I guess Rogue did include them for this package.
Okay.
I have to drive up to my bedroom. Bourbon says, "Yeah, I got to walk across to my office tomorrow morning, but still gonna get over early and stay safe." Sons, agree, Gilbert. Everybody stay safe.
Hey, Gilbert.
All that
Go
good
Lions.
stuff.
Go Lions.
And
I even know the Lions suck. Apparently, that's what everybody tells me.
Really, Shannon? Really?
So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and sign off. I look forward to catching up with you guys next time. And I don't know, maybe tomorrow on the gaming channel, maybe a little Modern Warfare possibly.
Oh, yeah.
And then maybe some more beer videos and stuff tomorrow too. So that being said, you guys have a great night. Look forward to catching up with you soon. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on.
Hold on.
Cheers, everybody.